Welcome back to Unobstructed Views, presented by Blue Moon. When you choose a Blue Moon, everything becomes brighter. To my right, on the Jordan's Furniture couch, you'll see Lenny DiNardo, trust me, there's a lot in store with what we got with Lenny. The McMahon, Coley Mick of the Section 10 podcast joins us as well. And then somewhere, are we allowed to say your location, Pap? Can I say where you are right now?
Yeah, I'm in Stark, Vegas.
Okay.
Where dreams are built, baby.
Okay, yeah, man. We never know where you're going to be. I mean, it's the SIP, it's Vegas, you're all over the place. Pat, I forget who I was talking to recently, but someone asked me if your hatred of the Yankees was genuine or just for Twitter. I was like, no, like that hatred burns true. Like, that's authentic as it can get.
Yeah, Lenny will tell you this much, man. When I was coming up with the guys that I came up with the veteran crew that I came up with, it was you learned to hate the Yankees no matter what you did, and that's how I was born to play baseball, and how I came up with the Red Sox organization.
You know, when you burn toast, right?
Yeah,
that after smell, that's what he grew up in. Right?
Exactly.
04, the fights, that's what Pap grew up in right there.
Exactly. I love that. We're going to talk about how much we hate the Yankees all night long. Sox Yankees on deck when we get back.
No, happiness. It's just happiness, and also the sentiments that is something that I've been fighting since I was a little kid. That was a dream come true, and for me to be able to be here, I feel that that's very special, and also I'm proud of myself to be able to make it to the big leagues, and I feel that that's how I feel today.
I defer to Jonathan Papelbon on a lot here as the Red Sox all-time saves leader. He's got a ton of big league experience. I'm not going to defer to you tonight on how to pronounce his name. I've been told Yostinson. I think TC was going Jostinson or Jostin. I go Yostinson. I feel like I'm playing it safe. Is it Yostinson?
The safest is password.
The password. He's the password.
I'm just going to call him Latin American Bret Michaels.
Okay, yeah. I mean, the hair is great. I mean,
Ooh, I like
the
that
Moss
one.
plays. The Moss plays with the bandana and
Yep.
the hat on top of it. But he's got good moss.
It's big league flow. Called up yesterday and is making his big league debut, hitting fifth for the Boston Red Sox tonight. Two lineups got put out. Originally, he was in center?
Yeah.
And now he's in left?
Right.
He's in right.
Right.
He's in right. Okay.
Who's on first?
Exactly.
What's on second?
Yeah. Coley, you are someone that follows the minor leagues very closely. What can you tell the folks about Yostinson Garcia?
I'm excited to see him in the corner. If you talk to the Sox prospects guys, he came up last year, defense first, settled into the corners. That's where they project him to live long term. And the bat has a lot of pop in it ever since he got to AAA. He's been tearing the cover off the ball, really since he got elevated to AA last year after the big three plus Campbell got elevated. He carved out a nice little name for himself. I'm excited to see how it all plays.
Yeah, he's someone that the OPS since being promoted to AAA was almost 1,000. It was like somewhere in like the mid 900s. Very excited to see if he can breathe some life. Not that they need it after last night. I feel like we're going to do a lot of discussion about the Roman Anthony home run last night. Lenny, you were someone that made your big league debut in Yankee Stadium, the real Yankee Stadium.
Yes.
This is like the fake 5-star hotel Yankee Stadium. You made your debut in the real Yankee Stadium. I'd love to hear you and Pap kind of compare and contrast notes on what it was like to pitch in the real Yankee Stadium.
Well, first and foremost, when you walk into the old Yankee Stadium, the difference is in the new one, there's not visible asbestos everywhere. I mean, you can tell when you walked in the old one, Babe Ruth probably walked in this same path. Really small clubhouse. The food was great. This is probably the only program that I can actually repeat some of the stuff that was yelled to me in the bullpen prior to going out there on the field.
Sure.
But yeah, it was,
here we are. Look at this.
goodness.
Look at this
Yeah.
guy.
20 pounds, 25 pounds later. Yep.
You're still in ridiculous shape.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah,
I
that's
really don't want to
crazy.
hear it.
I had a lot of help right there. Mark Bellhorn playing third base. Dave McCarty, rest in peace, playing first base. Long and lanky. There's my first strikeout versus Hideki Matsui. And look at those mechanics. Mike Timlin always used to tell me, jokingly, he says, hey, man, if it hurts, don't throw. I'm like, Mike, I promise, it doesn't hurt. It does not hurt, okay? And he just looked at me funny. And I wish someone would have told me 21 years ago, you might not want that facial hair. The whole Ethan Hawke thing.
It was a different time. It was the early odds.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, Pat, as someone that had the wrath of Yankee fans rain down upon him from the old Yankee Stadium and the new Yankee Stadium, could you feel a difference? Like when you're out there in the new one, does it feel like the fans aren't quite on top of you the way that it was in the old Yankee Stadium?
Yeah, for sure. It definitely feels that way. But, you know, when they changed the stadiums, for me, the type of fan that started showing up was different to me. It was more of your, you know, white-collar suites and, you know, all the guys in the front row that pay big bucks for those seats. And there was no more bleacher creatures, it felt like. So, to me, it was a little bit different from the fan approach. So I'm really like looking forward to the Yankees losing again tonight, and I'm looking forward to the Roman Empire destroying the evil empire.
I do like that a lot. Lenny, I want to get your thoughts because I know that you have a very keen eye for pitching mechanics, and I know you watch a lot of baseball. Max Fried has not been Max Fried over his last, call it, 6 outings. Are you seeing anything different with Max Fried that would lend you to think that there's something mechanically off? Is it fatigue? Is the book out now that he's seeing more American League lineups? What are you seeing with Max Fried as to why he hasn't been the guy that thought that he had to grant permission to Tarek Skubal at the All-Star game?
Yeah, so I think it's probably a mixture or one or the other as far as mechanics or fatigue. When you look at his walk rate, how it's elevated and where he's missing over the middle, he's missing a lot over the plate. His hard hit percentage has gone up dramatically. That tells me something's going on mechanically. He's not comfortable. He's not confident. When you're confident and your mechanics are on point, that's where you command inside the strike zone early and you command outside the strike zone late when you get deeper into counts. He's just not doing that right now. He's getting behind early. He's putting batters on, which means he's coming over the plate more often in certain counts where the hitters and the offense are ready to go out there and do most of their damage.
No
How
doubt.
much of that is just natural regression over the course of 162? Because this guy was rocking, when he came to Fenway, what was it, like a 1.8 ERA?
Yeah.
That wasn't sustainable.
No.
Absolutely, but you take a cross-section of starts, you know, and I always say, if you take 5 starts from any big leaguer, one of those, you're going to be outstanding. They're not going to touch you. One of those, you're going to be terrible.
Sure.
Right? 3 of those, you're going to have to battle. Is the umpire giving you calls? Is your defense taking care of you? Is your offense putting up numbers early on? Those are the games where you might have to battle a little bit, but people might not know it as much.
Sure.
Because things are going your way externally, things that you can't control. Now, the best pitchers in the game, take those and convert them to wins. The ones that are not the best in the game, they convert those to losses.
Oh.
And Lenny, and to your point, Lenny, you know, the Red Sox lineup has to know this going into this start, right? Max Fried has been struggling. He's been struggling to throw strikes. He's trying to find the zone, right? He's trying to find his A-game mechanics and get back in the zone. Well, the Red Sox have to go up there tonight and have the approach of, I got to make him come to me. I've got to make him throw me strikes, and I've got to lay off his pitches that are balls that are pitchers' pitches.
Yeah, exactly. Don't do him a favor. Swing outside the strike zone early. Get a good pitch to hit. That's the classic Ted Williams approach, right? You got to be able to get a good ball to do damage on. If it's there, like Roman yesterday, got a good pitch to hit first pitch of the at-bat, and he was able to go out there and do a job on that. But you can see that pitch right there, that sweeper away. That tells me he's opening up his front side a little early. He's not finishing his pitch. I'm not saying he can't make that adjustment in this at-bat or in this game, but noticing little trends like that early can help you early on in these at-bats.
No doubt. Pap, let's play a game. Can you guess what Max Fried's ERA is since the start of July? Just throw a guess out there.
Since the start of July, June, July, August, so that's 2 months. I'm going with like a 6 ERA.
680.
680. So I was pretty close, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and what we're seeing tonight is when he tried to go in, like Lenny said on the curveball that he tried to throw earlier, he didn't finish that pitch. Well, then he tries to go back in with the heater, and he overcorrects himself. So, you know, sometimes as pitchers, we go out there and we try to correct the last pitch, and we try to do something to make that next pitch better. Well, he's overcorrecting. So that tells me he's trying to find something that he's been searching for.
Yeah, it's even worse in August. It's a 9 ERA in the month of August. I know you guys were pitchers, but is there, like, do you think that these Red Sox hitters are thinking, this guy's going bad, let's not let him get back in a groove, like let's keep him in that low place?
Go ahead, Lenny.
There you go, 95. I'll take it. You see that hit right there? You don't have to hit the ball 115 mile an hour off the bat to go out there and do a job. Bregman, outstanding job right there, just getting the ball to the bat in a nice 3-2 count, stayed in that. But again, that ball's off the plate. He throws more cutters than anything else. So this offense is looking for that pitch because he's going to try to bore in against these guys. But to your point, though, yeah, when a dog is down after biting you, right, you got to keep him down. Don't let him get up and continue to bark and bite at you. So they should have a really aggressive offensive approach on getting good pitches to hit inside the strike zone. But at the same time, if he's going to be picking the corners, let him dig his own hole. Get your walks. And Roman's a good example of a guy that does that continuously throughout the season.
He is.
And Lenny, when you play in these types of series, we both played in these types of series, right? There's opportunities and there's momentum shifts, okay? Well, right now the Red Sox have got the momentum in this series so far. So for me, this first inning is important. The second inning is important. Get off to a good start in this game and get on the right foot and start putting the pressure on them right off the bat.
And you want to flip the switch a little bit because what we've seen in the past, 4 or 5 games is this offense will get guys on. You'll get guys in scoring position. You'll get the bases loaded, and then it just kind of fizzles out from there. I can't tell you how many times in a row we've got the bases loaded and just nothing comes from it. You got a runner. You got Bregman on right now. You got to do damage now. Start from the first inning. The stats say you score first the majority of the time, you're going to win these ball games.
Yeah, that bat flip, it moved me, Lenny. It really did. It's so interesting now because, I mean, as Roman Anthony punches out here, but when he first got called up, the mindset was we can't let him face lefties. And here he is obviously in the lineup against a lefty in Max Fried. He's been one of the best hitters in baseball against left-handed pitching since his call-up. Alex Bregman actually was showering Roman Anthony with some praise after the home run last night.
To be honest, he's probably the most mature 21-year-old in baseball-wise I've ever been around in my life. We're trying to find out what he does wrong. Honestly, we don't know if he has any vices or anything. He just does everything the right way, and the moment's never too big for him. He knows who he is. He knows what he does well, and he sticks to that, and he executes.
You know what? Like, my first takeaway from that doesn't even have anything to do with Roman Anthony. It's they can't let Bregman walk. Like, that was my first takeaway. Is like, if you love Roman Anthony that much and you see the potential in him as a 21-year-old kid, you want to be a part of that, because Bregman is, in his own right, one of the best players on the team. I think he wants to be a part of that next championship wave here in Boston, and he wants to be able to help guide Roman Anthony to become the superstar that I think a lot of us think he is destined to become.
Jared, I'm going to tell you right now, Bregman's going to have a hell of a last of this third of a season, and if they get in the playoffs, he's going to have a hell of a playoffs too. So the Red Sox are going to have to find a way, whether it's use some of that Devers money or not, to get him back on this club. I think it's a make or break for this ball club whether or not they sign that guy back.
Yeah, I don't think it's overstating it to be like they're a completely different team if he's not here next year. You could roll out the exact same roster, but if Bregman's not a part of what they have going on in 2026, it's a completely different team from a performance standpoint, defensive standpoint, offensive standpoint, and a leadership standpoint.
Attitude. Overall attitude.
Yeah, like the clubhouse culture. Everything is completely different if one guy walks out the door.
You know, when Xander left, there was a gap there as far as accountability, whether the team was going well or they were losing. You could always count on Xander Bogaerts standing up at the microphone and being completely honest with the media, saying, this is what's going on. When he left, there was a huge vacuum. There's a huge hole left in the void when he took off. Now that Bregman's here, he's kind of the guy, and even more so because I feel like he's really good with the rookies, and he's willing to go out there and just speak for the team. He's the mouthpiece.
Yep. That's what he's paid to do. Never know with Volpe.
I was going to say.
All right. Sox strand one. All right, we're back, and it is Trent Grisham leading off. Ben Rice chucking balls into center field. Aaron Judge DHing tonight with that, what was it, elbow that he's got going on? He can't throw baseballs anymore. And Aaron Boone can't agree if he can throw baseballs or not.
Is catcher Rice's primary position? Has that been his position his whole big league life?
Yeah, so we were talking about that last night, where it's like he's a kind of a man without a position. It's kind of like wherever there's an opening, we're going to put Ben Rice.
He looked like he was left-handed last night.
Yeah, it didn't look great. Coley was cackling. We did a live stream last night, and that play where Ben Rice just chucked one in the center.
Yeah, they're just filling a void. They're just filling a void with him behind the plate there, Lenny. There's no future there for him. I don't believe at all. But I mean, you think about it, man, how great would Narvi look for them? But no, we got him.
Yeah.
And they traded away Narvaez. They traded Agustin Ramirez down to the Marlins. The story came out today. I think Kylie McDaniel had it, that they signing Garrett Cole prevented them from signing the Orioles catcher who they just signed today, Samuel Basallo. So yeah, they've just squandered the catcher position as many times as a team can in a very short period of time. I appreciate it.
Yeah, but they do have Ben Rice.
They do.
Yeah.
Shout out T.
Shout him out.
He just looked like he couldn't catch the ball.
Yeah.
Well, to me, Lenny, what was really driving him crazy last night were the balls that were running arm side to him. It was almost like he was trying to catch him and push him away, and he couldn't get to him instead of turning that glove around.
Yeah, that's why I was just saying, like, is this his normal position? Like, is this new? It looked new.
I believe he came up as a catcher, and they haven't been playing him there in the major league level until Austin Wells was terrible this year.
Yeah.
I think it was when Stanton came back. They were like,
I don't know if we in that last AB, Bayo with the four seam up, punch out, go sit in the truck. I want to see more of that tonight, right? I want to see him throw that four seam off of that two seam a little bit more tonight. I mean, God, they're hitting like 217 or something off of his four seam. Use that to your advantage.
Still the best pitch in baseball. Good fastball. Located fastballs
Lenny.
for strike one.
Ben Rice looks like the evil kid from Toy Story.
Sid?
Yeah, he does.
You know, I think sometimes, like, pitchers nowadays, Lenny, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I think, you know, a lot of times they fall behind in counts more often than not and don't use the four seam as much to challenge hitters in the zone. And it's almost like pitchers now take a 3-2 approach and throw their best pitches every count and every situation and every time, instead of saying, let me just throw something nice and easy over the plate, get him a ground ball, roll over to second base, and I throw one or two pitches.
If I'm a starter and I could throw all fastballs and maybe one or two breaking balls in the first inning, that's what I'm doing. That's the plan. That way, the second time around, the second inning, third inning, I've got something in my back pocket that they haven't seen a lot of, right? And these days, there's always that new pitch coming. Oh, it's the sweeper, it's the gyro ball, whatever it is. There's always a new pitch that they're developing and trying to create spin on. Listen, you don't need 18 pitches. If you have a good fastball and you can use the back and the front of the plate with a nice changeup and have something move glove side, something maybe move arm side, he's got the sinker, that's all you need. You don't need 18 different angles with like slider, sweeper, cutter, whatever. Just take 3 pitches, locate them.
What's that new changeup they're talking
The kick
about?
change.
Yeah, the kick change.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. I mean,
What is this, by the way? What a dumb celebration.
They're all some sort of variation of a changeup. It's just a small finger movement up, down, around the ball. There's so many different variations, but the key is that when you get in situations like 3-1, 2-0, hitters just sit on your pitch, right? That they know that you're going to in those counts. And when you get in those counts, the advantage is totally to the hitter, and we all know that. But you got to be able to get back in that count. And how do you get back in that count without walking guys is with your four-seam fastball. So I want to see Bayo throw that four-seam fastball a whole lot more tonight.
I hate to switch subjects here, but now that Aaron Judge is at the plate, I love Cal Raleigh, but is it just are people just bored of Aaron Judge winning the MVP? Because I get that Cal Raleigh might hit whatever at 55, maybe even if he gets to 60 home runs, it's still not a better season than what Judge is doing. Like, is that off base here? Fair or unfair?
No, it's not. But here's the thing: is Aaron Judge is doing it in a Yankee uniform in the AL East, and yeah, you know the Mariners are out west and everything, and they don't get the publicity. But the one thing that Cal Raleigh has going for him is the fact that he plays a catcher position,
right?
And he's doing things from the catcher's position that nobody else has done from that position. Go sit in the truck.
Pap, you're absolutely right. I mean, the playing right field and playing catcher consistently day in and day out, not the same thing.
No.
Not the same thing.
No.
It's the wear and
Let me
tear
ask
in your
you
body.
a question.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a catcher that plays 150 games, that commands the entire bullpen and commands the entire starter staff and goes out there and hits 40 for you? What would you rather, that or a DH that goes out and hits 50 plus?
Listen,
It's not even just a regular staff, too. It's maybe the best staff in baseball.
Yeah.
I want
Very
my
good
catcher.
point.
I want my catcher to hit 220 and give me 15. You know what I mean? As
Right.
long as he's dialed in with the staff, knows everybody how to work with all the pitchers, but to hit 50 home runs
Bayo's cooking tonight, by the
and
way.
to be the heart and soul of that team, that offensive team.
Yeah,
He is
but
good.
but it's like I get it, and I hate to have to defend Aaron Judge.
You didn't have to. You chose to do this. No
but-
one was talking about this until you brought it up.
He's got like a 1200
Yeah, and you said I hate to
OPS.
bring it up, so it's all on you.
Aaron Judge was up. He's hitting 330 with a 1200 OPS and 40 bombs.
He's hitting in a shoebox too. Half his games.
He is. He can't control that. Cal Raleigh.
Force
He
is-
plays
him
in the
under the
polo
hand.
grounds
It's like
out in Seattle.
267. It's a sub 1,000 OPS now. He's got the homers. Like Judge has, he has everything
And the
else.
defense. Don't overlook the defense.
I mean, he at one point Judge was playing defense.
No one told him to stop.
That flexor did. Flexor mass.
I'm not
That
going to be
ligament
upset.
did.
I'm not going to
Oh,
be
yeah.
upset either way. I just feel like the discussion around the MVP is happening because people are just bored that Judge has won it so much. If Judge never had an MVP, I don't think that there would be such a campaign for not Judge.
And look, here's another thing, Jared, is he plays in New York. There's a lot more New York writers that are going to vote than there are Seattle writers that are going to vote.
I guess I don't think that matters anymore. I don't think like the writers will vote against their own players. Like the people that cover the teams hate their teams that they cover.
Hey, we get it. We get it. You're a big Aaron Judge guy.
I love Aaron Judge.
Big Aaron Judge guy.
But Pap, you played here. The media hates you guys.
Yeah, man. I'm talking about the New York media, man. You know,
They're even worse. They're even meaner.
No.
Yeah, that's
Go
fine.
ahead, Pat.
I need a four-seam up underneath his hands right now.
I think that's what. No, he's going away. A little change up, down and away. He's going up. Four seam up.
Okay.
I don't hate the pace with a runner on too. Is pretty deliberate from Bayo.
From the middle
Well,
of
you know,
last
Jared,
season.
I want to see more of this. I want to see a little bit more of this from Brian Bayo. I want to see him control the running game a little bit better lately. He has not been controlling the running game like I think he should be.
Oh, we got
Never
a guy
mind.
there.
All right.
Damn.
Scoreless after one. BRB. Big league debut of Yostinson Garcia, the password. Digging in from the right-hand side, takes 95 from Max Fried.
He's not going to pull a Daniel Nava. Check that off the list.
No, I was there for that. You can actually see me in the shot of the home run because I was wearing a bright green, like the St. Patrick's Day jerseys. So if you look in the stands, I stand out like a sore thumb. That was off of Joe Blanton, right? Yeah.
Oh, good pull.
I mean, I didn't realize he had that kind of flow. Does he flat iron that hair or what?
He might. Yeah, it's solid. It's good moss.
Yeah, it was a little anticlimactic, but you know what? Sometimes
A little anxious. He's a little anxious at the plate there. You could tell. I mean, swinging at bad pitches right there. You know, just wanted to go out there and just press a little bit, trying to do a little bit too much. You know, that's all that is right there. Let's get him a few at bats and see what he does.
Yeah.
Saw a good fastball, painted curve, 0-2, put himself in a position where he had to chase away.
Sure. What's up with Duran bunting all the time now?
Yeah, I've noticed that too lately. I don't know if he's trying to see if he can pull that third baseman in maybe a little bit more. You know, sometimes some guys with speed will just try to draw that third baseman in just a little bit more, just to give them just a little bit extra help with trying to get that base hit. I don't know, Lenny. Have you got any suggestions?
No, that's a good point. You know, kind of luring him in right there just so you can slap it the other way. You know, I like when he's driving the ball the other way. So just to get him in a little bit could help him. But, you know, I'd like to see him drop down bunts more often. He's got elite speed. He just doesn't utilize it as much. I want to see him take second base more often as well.
You think it's also a lefty thing too? I mean, he's not hitting lefties well this year, so it's kind of like, all right, see if I can drop down a bunt, get on base.
He doesn't look comfortable. I'm saying Fried's arm angle is not lending to lefties being comfortable up there. You can tell from Roman Anthony's at bat too. He's definitely on his heels, kind of pulling off that pitch. Low 3/4 angle.
All right, hanging in there.
But yeah, you're talking lefty facing lefty. The approach should keep that front shoulder in there. Think about driving it right over the third baseman's head.
Those batting gloves that Duran's wearing, I did happen to see those same batting gloves last night in the old-time baseball game. There was a Red Sox podcaster that faced Rich Hill. Same result, actually. Yeah.
Richie Hill punched you out, go sit in the truck?
Yeah. You know what? So here's the thing, Pap, right?
Richie's got a big book. It's a thick
I mean, it's
book.
better. Would you rather get punched out by Rich Hill or drilled in the ribs by Pap?
Well, so I've experienced both, and I was just trying to make him look good so he can get like a deal. You know,
yeah.
I'm trying to get him back in the big leagues.
Don't give me that bullshit. Come on.
Yeah,
man.
look at this. We'll be right back. We'll look at this at bat, or maybe we won't. We don't have to. All right, we're back. It is the bottom of the second, and no runs. No runs yet. We saw the Major League debut of the password. Brian Bale looking sharp in the first. Maybe getting some help from the home plate umpire. I don't know. Not for me to say.
Whose side are you on tonight?
No, I'm just saying. I didn't say it's not. It's not for me to say.
Who? I don't know this guy tonight.
This is crazy.
It's not for me to
I don't know
say.
this guy.
Are you?
I didn't say it.
Is there a Yankee jersey under the?
No, it's not for me to say. I didn't say it. I didn't say that. It's we're just. It's an unobstructed view of the game.
Both
That's
sides.
all.
Both
Yeah.
sides. Little big zone.
It's
for
called
both
being
sides.
impartial. This video is we didn't have to show this.
We're seeing it 3 times.
Yeah, this is.
Let's pick apart this at bat. Let's see
Well,
what's
so
going
here's
on.
the thing. I was supposed to face Brock Holt on Wednesday night, and his whole thing is, I've thrown the slowest pitch ever for a strike in Major League Baseball history. So I was supposed to face Brock, and then it got rained out. He flew back Thursday, so we did the rescheduled game last night. And I got to face Rich Hill, who's getting outs in the big leagues. Like
He's basically
3
like
weeks
prime
ago.
Roger Clemens. Like, that's serious gas coming at you.
So you were taking hacks months prior to this game, 35 miles an hour, gearing up for that Brock Holt timing.
The
and
last
then you
time
got
that I
Rich Hill.
swung a bat was against Pap last year.
You didn't swing then.
That's true. I didn't have to.
Well, what happened there?
He gave you one to hit. He hit you on the second pitch.
That is true. He did lure me in.
And I told him, I said, I will give you the first pitch. It will be right down the middle. It was right down the middle.
It was.
Man of his word.
Yeah, it was. Yep.
And then, hey, it was up to him. Okay, he could have swung.
I could
But
have.
I tell you what, Bayo tonight, to me, I don't know, you saw the ground ball to Lowe. Another shout out to Lowe, another Mississippi State guy who's, I think, going to be great in a Red Sox uniform. I think, the change of scenery for him is all that he needed to get out of Washington. And I think we filled the void in our lineup that we could have struck gold with him.
By the way, that's Romy at first.
I'm talking about Nathaniel Lowe. I know he's playing first base tonight.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is I believe that he's going to be a really good player for us come all the way down the stretch.
Is that a thing, Pat? Like, I'm assuming, like, this has been a very good player, a top 10 first baseman for the last 5 years, and then he's having a terrible season, comes over to a team that's in contention, and right away starts contributing. Is that just a matter of I wasn't motivated and now I am?
That is 100% a thing in the big leagues. Lenny, you can speak to this as well after I do, but I will tell you right now, when you're on a ball club and you are already 15 games behind in your division and there's no chance for you to make playoffs, guys tend to quit and they show up at the field not ready to play. That's just the way it is. And that is a cancer that goes through the clubhouse that you cannot avoid. And when you get out of that situation, it's like, man, I have new life.
I will say that guys come over from other teams, whether it's free agency, trade, and you've got the Stephen Pierces, you've got the Nathaniels, and you've got the what's the guy from last year? Oh, I don't know, because what did he do? Nothing. Right? These are guys that come over and they want to go out there and succeed in a Red Sox uniform. This is a new life for him. But in baseball, you're streaky at times. You're hot. You're cold in other times. And when you come over here, if you just happen to strike or get lightning in a bottle like Stephen Pierce, like Nathaniel Lowe, these two guys they're feeling it right now. These are cold heroes now, right?
Yeah.
But there's other guys that have come over in the past few years that it just didn't pan out because they were cold at that time. And whether it's motivation or whether they've been sitting at home, they haven't seen live pitching in a while, who knows why. But, yeah, if you have a new life in a Red Sox uniform and you are looking toward the playoffs, yeah, you got to be ready. You got to be ready to step up to the plate.
I mean, Lenny, you're talking about a former Silver Slugger, Gold Glove winner.
Yep.
I mean, and that wasn't long ago. I don't think that those abilities, you don't just lose those overnight.
No.
He's still at a young age, and he still can play the game. And, who knows? Hopefully we do catch lightning in a bottle with him. But, time will tell. He's gotten off to a great start, and I'm glad to see him doing well. because we do need a first baseman.
He hasn't stopped smiling since he got here. And to me, that does tell me, like, he didn't elect to go to Washington. It was the dead of winter. He was traded from the team he won a World Series with to the Nationals. I'm sure at the beginning of the year, he put on his best face and tried to grit through it. But like Pap's saying, once you're buried in the standings and you hear your name floated all throughout the trade deadline, like, yeah, please get me out of here, it doesn't happen. I'm sure a lot of guys are just like, you know what, I'll see you guys next year.
Yeah. Yeah, pack it in and then just be like, please give me a shot somewhere else by next season. But yeah, I mean, as far as players that are going to be changing teams this time of the year, I don't think another team in contention is going to add an impact player like that. You're not going to get, like Pap said, the Silver Slugger, Gold Glover, addressing a position of need that you tried to address at the trade deadline, couldn't get it done. I mean, I know, consider the source, but Jim Bowden threw out like a theoretical trade for Nathaniel Lowe with the Boston Red Sox, and it included Peyton Tolley, who's their #1 pitching prospect. They didn't have to give up anything.
That's the biggest thing. You didn't have to give up anything at all.
Nothing.
That's huge.
Yeah, take a
That
Silver Slugger,
is the
Gold
biggest-
Glover for free.
That, I believe, is the biggest part of it. Yeah, because, like, you waited, and kudos to Breslow for this, for waiting, you know, and not – and knowing that there was going to be somebody out there. And I think that he had some kind of intel to know that, hey, I can wait on Nathaniel Lowe. There's no reason to give up anybody for him. And he did. And I got to give kudos to Craig Breslow on that.
Shout him out, Pap. Craig Breslow.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
He went ahead and went to his phone and said, okay, Chat GPT, who's going to be available on this date that bats lefty, used to be a Silver Slugger Award winner, might be from Mississippi, and just a short list.
Yeah.
I got a question for the pitchers here because we're 2 innings in. The outside part of the plate, off the plate, has been consistently a strike. How easy is that for you guys to identify? Obviously, Pap, you're working a lot of one-inning situations, but how easy is that for you to identify, like, hey, why are we even throwing strikes if we know we're getting it 3 to 6 inches off the plate?
Man, for me, it was a little different because umpires towards the end of the game, and Lenny pitching the bullpen, he knows this, man, the strike zone tends to shrink, but we'll get back to this.
Hold that thought. We'll revisit that when we come back. We're back. Sox Yanks freed on the bump. And Nate Eaton digging in for the first time tonight in a scoreless ball game. Lenny, I feel like you and Pap, you guys got a friend that wants to join us.
We do.
Yeah,
Can we bring him on? Can we bring a friend?
I feel like you guys can bring a
We
friend
got
because
a world champ. We got a world champ friend coming on.
we got a world champ. We got a guy who knows a thing or two about pitching at the real Yankee Stadium, about closing out big games at the real Yankee Stadium. It's 04 champ, lefty Alan Embree. How are we tonight, Alan Embree?
I'm doing good, guys. How are you?
I'd be better with some more runs, you know. I think last night's buzz is worn off, and now I'm ready for some more victories. But we were talking about the experience of playing in the old Yankee Stadium. I think as far as pitching in a hostile environment at the old Yankee Stadium, you might be able to speak to that better than anyone.
It doesn't get any better. I mean, the mistakes are magnified, and that's what you want. It helps you lock in. I fed off it. I loved it. The worse they were to me, the better I was.
I feel like, you know, everyone that pitched at the old Yankee Stadium has some sort of story about something horrific that was said to them while warming up in the bullpen. Obviously, there's some things we can say, some things we can't say. But do you have any memories of warming up in the bullpen being that close to the fans at Yankee Stadium?
I mean, it was hostile. You kept your head down. But mine was when a little boy's telling you suck, and his dad's high-fiving him, and you're like, all right, this is where we're going with this. Okay, let's go. Let's dance.
You're warming up and they're yelling stuff, and I'm like, you don't even know my mom. Come on.
My
Jeez.
mom is not like that.
My mom is not like that.
Hey, Alan, I got a question for you, man. So, like, today's analytics and everything that comes along with the game, how much do you think that plays a part, and especially guys coming out of in a bullpen in a relief situation? How much did you look at analytics, or how much of it did you just say, you know what, I'm gonna lay my balls on the line here and go out and compete? Like, what kind of ratio did you use?
I'm your Huckleberry. Let's dance.
You know what? It helped that.
Yeah, so no analytics.
First pitch swinging, their hot zone.
Okay, yeah.
Look, if it's their strength, I'm going to beat them to the spot, sort of thing, and run it under their chin. I mean, now with today's analytics, I wish I would have had some of those other things, because I think it would have made my game better.
You don't need
so
it
you
on
would
a
have
no
used
card.
a little bit of it at least, right?
Yeah, I think there's a place for it in this game. I think you got to have a balance of both. You got to know your strengths and what the numbers say, and you got to use that as a weapon.
That's a good point. Pitching to your strengths rather than pitching away from or pitching to their weaknesses, right? I think oftentimes in today's game, you're thinking, okay, he can't hit a changeup, but if changeup's my third best pitch, and I'm going to go to that often, I'm going to fail more oftentimes than not. So I'm going to go out there and use my best pitch. Alan, your fastest pitch in the big leagues was what, 102?
Somewhere around there.
Yeah. I'm throwing
give or
100 miles
take.
an hour if I've got that in my back pocket. I'm going to command that and maybe one other pitch after that. If you're a 7th, 8th inning guy, especially.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the mentality of the bullpen is its own animal, right? Anybody that's been around bullpen guys knows we got a little bit of craziness. And Pap can attest to that for sure.
No.
Got some left-handed in him.
We got a little bit other than this show right now, I think.
And that's you got to have that persona coming in, right? You want that big ball sort of feel. And I think that the only thing I see in today's game with the bullpen is you don't see identity of the individual pitchers. And I think part of that has to do with the analytics. I don't want them to be a robot. I want them to be themselves and use the information that's provided for them.
I think a good example of that is Aroldis Chapman this year, right? He's a fastball thrower. When he's throwing that for strikes at the beginning of counts, first pitch strikes, which is at a career high right now, that's why he's successful, because he's going out there and pounding the strike zone strikes, every now and then a little slider, every now and then a little split, but it all comes off of that fastball because that's who he is.
Well, as a guy that lived or died with his fastball, I couldn't agree more. And to watch the transformation from Pittsburgh to here, it's been amazing. It's been fun to watch. I mean, I used to hate the guy.
Yeah.
Now, I'm like, put him in.
That's because he was good.
Yeah, usually how it works, right?
Yep.
Alan, so you and Timlin were kind of synonymous with each other in the years that you had together in Boston. Is there something that a lefty can learn from a righty? Like, were there anything that you guys kind of picked up from each other, even though you threw with opposite arms?
We did. Obviously, I'd watch how he'd approach hitters, see where his four seam was going, and seeing where he was putting his two seam, and I'd just flip it. You know what I mean? We were both going seventh and eighth inning. It depended on the night, and I watched how Mike worked. I'm not sure if he watched how I did. I was pretty generic, just country fastball.
Yeah.
And for me as a 24-year-old rookie coming up, having guys like Alan Embree, Mike Tillman, and Keith Falk, I felt like I was hanging out with my dad's friends. Yeah. Honestly, and the bullpen.
Oh, that's funny. Who's gray here? Who's gray here?
I know. Good one. I'm just saying though, like I was young, and I felt like you guys had a lot of dirt in your spikes. Let's just put it that way. You guys have been around the block a couple times.
Yeah.
It was great for me.
Crap older than you, Lenny.
I tell you what, though, I came into spring training with you guys, but to me, there was no better way to come into the big leagues than with the veteran guys that, Lenny, you had, that I had. It made all the difference in the world for me. I grew up coming into the big leagues knowing that if I didn't beat the Yankees, I wasn't staying. If I didn't go out and protect my teammates, I wasn't staying. If I didn't go out and show up every day ready to play, I wasn't staying up there. So those guys like Embree and Schill and Timlin and all those guys, man, I owe a lot of gratitude to you guys, and I appreciate it, man.
I know we're talking pitching
you earned
right now.
it, though, your first outing in spring training, didn't you?
That was crazy.
Oh yeah, it was great. It was great. I made all the big leaguers wait, and they had to come. I thought they were coming to pick me up, but lo and behold, I made everybody late. And Embree and Mirabelli and Millar in the van waiting for me. So they give me like a half of an ass cheek seat to sit on the whole way, and Millar's in my ear the whole time telling me Tito hates rookies. You're gonna die. Tito hates rookies, and it's just like, man, it didn't bother me. I loved it, and Trot goes out there and gets drilled. Everybody's getting drilled, so I got to go drill somebody. I drilled Sammy Sosa, and it was a great trip for me, man. I'll always remember that, Embree.
What a wild.
You handled it well.
So what happened to second base? He was safe.
He was super safe.
So safe.
And just popped up, and he kept a tag on him, but like
His hand came off, but at the same time, his knee hit the bag. Right?
Yeah.
There was a second where his whole body, he was like a dog throwing up. Like his whole body was arched over the bag, and nothing was touching. And I like a movie. I need the whole team learning how to slide into second. This is the third one in the last month where someone's just come off the bag, and I'm tired of it.
Yeah, but that's a good point. This is happening a lot in the big leagues, and they're teaching second basemen now to hold that glove on them all the way throughout the entire play.
As you should.
It kind of pisses me off, man, because it's like he's there, he's safe, but then they're going to hold it on, and you've seen guys try to push arms off.
Right.
Xander did that the other day. Should you have air rights above the bag once you're there? I don't know.
The hover rule. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that stuff. I mean, like, I get replay makes the game better, but like, dude was safe. Like, I don't know. Like, especially, we see it with fastball velocity. These athletes are just they're throwing harder than they ever have. They're faster than they ever were. I mean, it's not his fault that he's got like some of the best sprint speed in baseball, and he dives into second base and he just flies over the bat. Like, what do you want him to do? Like, what's the solution to being super fast? I don't get it.
Not something I've had to worry about.
No.
Yeah, Eaton, he's kind of a specimen, right? He's like Jaron Duran and Tyler O'Neill in a test tube.
Yeah,
Right?
which is even crazier that he was still standing on third base after that.
2-out walk
Colton
right there.
Cowser throw.
2-out walk. Gotta have those, man. That's what I was talking about earlier, guys. Like when you get a pitcher like Max Fried that's been struggling lately, man, you've got to go up there and really put up good at bats, make that pitcher work because he's trying to find it right now, and you can tell, man.
Apply pressure, and they just let him off the hook right there. Mm-hmm. Right, he's breathing easy right now with 2 outs.
I don't know that it would be with Bregman at the plate, though.
Yeah.
Easier.
Yeah.
The crap up that curveball
Yeah.
too. It's going to get whacked.
He can hit lefties, and he can hit good lefties.
Nice little count here.
There you go. Attaboy.
There you go.
So that's a run. That's a run if
Yep,
Eaton
yep.
holds
There
on
you
to the
go.
bag.
Yep.
Or he gets thrown out at third on that Wong dribbler, which, given how we've been running the bags lately, probable. Highly probable.
Nate Eaton and Romy Gonzalez look like they could be twins.
Sure, I see it.
Who drives a better car? Is that Romy's Corvette? Oh, don't mind me. That's just my debut.
Lineup card.
My debut lineup card from
Which
Yankee Stadium.
Tito has not signed, by the way.
Wow.
Can we get here? Open
Tito,
the-
come on.
Oh, wait, Lenny, wait. Let me see that. Tito has not. Did he not
Tito
sign
didn't
it?
sign it. I got
Not
to get his
signed.
autograph on this thing.
I've got one of mine. My first saves that Tito didn't sign.
So that's a thing. That's a thing. He's a serial not signer.
He hates
Yeah.
rookies.
There you
Confirmed.
That's
go.
some
Doesn't respect you.
bullshit, man.
Confirmed.
like sign the damn card, Tito.
It's
What
been
the hell?
21 years. I'm chasing him down for an autograph on my lineup card. Alan, you know a guy? Can you get Tito on the phone?
We can get Tito on. He's probably in the middle of a cribbage game or something like that.
I need to get him on this thing.
I've never met him.
Really?
No, we crossed paths one time at like the Beckett Bowl or something. I just introduced myself and said hi, but we've never.
So you have met him.
But like not in this line of work. No, like I was just Jared in basketball shorts and a Pedroia jersey saying what's up.
You're a lot tighter with John Henry than you are with Tito, right?
JH. Yeah.
Yeah, my bad, JH.
JH.
JH, my ass.
That's my guy. Nah, I only had that one run-in with Tito. Never met him. Never interviewed him. Nothing. No.
I was his personal bodyguard for the 100th anniversary game.
I do recall this.
Fenway. Yeah, I was working security back then. And
Get some chit chat?
little. He had allegedly been at Foxwoods until like 4 a.m. the previous night, so he wasn't doing a lot of talking. And this was a
Great.
year after he had left, not by his decision. So it was very like, is he even going to show up?
Gotcha.
As we head to break.
All right, we'll be back. I mean, how are we going to have Alan Embree on as a guest on this show without showing the final out of the 2004 ALCS? I feel like that would be a huge, egregious error on our behalf. Here he is. Pokey Reese has it, throws the first, and the Red Sox have won the American League pennant. Is that all a blur to you, Alan? Like, do you remember anything that went on after you recorded the final out? Do you remember any part of being on the mound for that, or is just? I feel like in terms of being a human being able to produce adrenaline naturally, you experience the pinnacle of what is humanly possible.
Well, I remind my buddy AJ every day about that moment. He's a huge Yankees fan, so we work together. I remember it. I remember releasing the pitch. I remember watching how slow the ball went past me. I remember Jason jumping up on me, and he's a big mother sucker, right?
Yeah.
And my back is
Hey, that's
really,
a heavy son of a bitch, man.
Yeah, I'm getting treatment before the World Series, getting injections in my back. And I'm like, oh God, please nobody bunt on me. I couldn't field and throw if I wanted to. But no, it's incredible. I think anybody that's been in that moment, that's the moment you dream of your whole life. You're the kid in the backyard, 3-2, bases loaded, World Series on the line sort of thing.
Up 14 runs. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Hey, here's the thing. I'll take the 14 runs.
For sure.
Yeah.
No one was complaining.
If you remember right, the year before, I still think we should have been back-to-back champs.
Sure.
And that crap didn't work out, did it?
Yeah. Do you think you would have beat that Marlins team in 2003? Because you kicked their ass. The Sox, I think they came to Fenway that year, and the Red Sox. That was the game that Damon was 3 for 3 in the first inning.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. We're like, oh, please bring on the Marlins. we screwed up and couldn't get past the Yanks that year.
Yeah, I don't know if that was your screw up.
Those Marlin rings, have you seen those? You ever see Beckett's ring? Those things are kind of hideous.
No.
It's too big. It's too big. Doesn't look good.
I feel like with every year that goes by, the championship rings get bigger and bigger. Like I saw the Dodgers World Series ring from this past October. It's like a mini jacuzzi on their hand. Like they just open up the top of it. You can get inside if you want. Like at some point you want it to be wearable, no? Like they're almost mini trophies. They're not even wearable rings anymore.
Yeah, they've gotten out of hand. I mean, they're trying to compete with football players. Well, football players got fingers as big as sausages, for crying out loud.
It seems like every sport, like the champion is competing with the previous sport's champion. It's not even their own sports year before. It's like, oh, the Warriors did this. Well, the Eagles have to do this. And it's like, it's crazy.
And the boxes that they come in,
right?
Like the 04 was a wooden box with a glass plate so you could look in and see it. Now it's like an LCD screen showing you the whole, whatever.
The whole series.
Yeah. Championship series. Yeah.
Yeah, ours was a coffin basically being opened and dusted off. 80 some odd years, it's got to creak a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, is the old adage true? You'll never pay for a drink in this town again. Is that something that you can speak experience from?
I cannot complain. We get treated like royalty. The way we go. I mean, we were rock stars. That's the way it went.
It happened to me the other day.
And they treated us like it, and we acted like it.
I love that. You deserve to.
All of it deserved.
Yeah.
All of it.
Yeah.
My favorite part of it is when they just said, "The hell with it. Let's go party in the bar after they won." And Jack McCormick's trying to get buses arranged to get to the flight.
I cannot confirm nor deny. There's some things we're not going to say on this.
Yeah, I feel like there's definitely players from championship team, like other championship teams with the Red Sox, that they probably still have to pay for a drink at some point in their lives. But no matter what, the 04 guys, it's always like, no, you're good. You're good here.
No, it was weird. I think the year after, somebody came up and said they named their kid after me, and I'm like, what is wrong with you?
I love that.
No,
I mean, I want to be that guy. Like, if you're, it's like, yeah, Alan Embree.
This is Embree Johnson. My son.
Exactly. Like, it's like, you know, the dude that like closed out the ALCS. Yes, so you're named after him. Perfect. Love that. Like, that's a deep cut.
But you know what? Like, not
ESPN
even
Classic
like,
only now.
but not even does that happen. But if you look back on it, yeah, like we got kids named Embree now, but they set the culture, man. That team, I don't care what you said, set the culture for today's team and now and playing now.
Alan, thank you for taking the time. We got to get out of here. Inning over, but thank you so much.
All right, guys, thanks for having me on.
Thanks, Alan.
Top of the fourth, scoreless here at Yankee Stadium. Couple of hits for each team right now. I think we need to get something going, and it's got to be TS10 that gets the ball rolling here. A little lefty-righty matchup here, Lenny.
Yeah, I mean, let's see. What are we looking at right here? Okay, this is
TS10.
TS10 doing his thing.
Yeah.
When TS10 is healthy, this is what he does right there. And Bayo needed that after the grounder before that. We just kind of left it behind him. But Taylor made double play right there, made it look easier than it should have been.
Sure.
Now he's
Bayo,
rolling with
man,
confidence.
I tell you what, Bayo's been doing good tonight, man, and we're going to get to Max Fried. I feel like we're going to get to him. Can't be swinging at balls like that, though.
No.
You know?
That's a dialed-in pitch right there. Don't let him get dialed in.
I mean, the last Yankee, the last
I
time
agree with
Fried
that,
faced
Lenny.
us, it was Bayo too. Bayo's gone toe for toe or toe to toe with him all season so far.
Well, that last inning, those ground balls, that's when Bayo's at his best.
Right.
He's pitching into contact, getting the ball on the ground, letting the defense take care of it. They just have to take care of it for him, right? You got to have that confidence.
Seen, Lenny, and everybody can answer this, but what have y'all seen? What's the difference for y'all in Bayo now than, say, early on in the season or towards the end of the last season? Like, what's the biggest difference?
For me, confidence.
Amen.
His intent inside the zone from pitch one, getting strike one early. And second, when things start to go wrong, he doesn't let it snowball. He's able to have a little bit of damage control. He's able to make certain pitches. When early on last season, the season before, the first inning, it was a doozy for him because little things would get him off his game, and then it would snowball from there. And it just continually, the first inning, any time of trouble, you just knew it wasn't going to be a good game. Now, runs into trouble, it's fine. He still has the capability of getting out of certain situations.
And Pap, you talked about that four-seamer that he throws. 2 years ago, he was throwing that, and he was getting crushed anytime it was down in the zone. When he wasn't elevating that four-seamer, leaving it out over the plate, it was getting hammered. When Andrew Bailey came in, he told him there's no more four-seamers. So I think the confidence wasn't just in himself, it was in the program. Because in that first half of the season last year, Bailey had him throwing it 0 times. 0 times until about that July 4th start against the Marlins last year. Then it slowly started getting reintroduced, and that's where his own personal confidence came back. And he's been elevating it ever since the middle of last year.
Yeah, man, I agree. That confidence to me is a big thing. And the maturity, you know, like Lenny, you spoke about it, like getting a guy on and saying, you know, I'm going to bow my neck. I'm going to get a ground ball here instead of getting pissed off or saying, you know, I'm going to go out and pout. No, I'm not going to go pout. I'm going to go get this ground ball and get this out. I think maturity is the biggest thing.
Knowing when to dial it in. There's a Johan Fran.
Oh, yeah.
There's the username. The username sighting right now. I mean, Garcia wasn't even in the big leagues. He was already a clue on Jeopardy.
I saw that.
Which just
Lenny,
happens.
what did you say his dad? Is his dad? His parents?
That's his brother,
His
Johan Fran, I think it's pronounced.
Oh, sir.
So he was on Jeopardy.
Oh, there's Johan Fran.
Johan Fran, who's the username. And Josefsson's the password.
God. So we have username and password. I get it. Okay, holy cow. It's too much for me right now.
And he was on Jeopardy, which just happens to be his younger brother's name is Jeopardy. He's got an even younger brother.
You got a fan on the field?
I'm just kidding about that last one.
We have a squirrel.
It's a squirrel.
Big time
Squirrel.
We have a squirrel.
This guy is nuts about the Yankees, Jerry.
Oh, he's on the mound? Oh, man.
Giolito's like, this is what I'm talking about.
That's definitely a curse for the Yankees, for sure.
Didn't this happen a few years ago and it kind of ran across the wall and everybody's like, oh
Yeah.
my God.
I mean, this is going to be a big story tomorrow.
He's taking Volpe's spot at short, looks like.
This could either be a rally squirrel for one team. This could be a cursed image for a team.
As a pitcher, what are you thinking during a delay like this? Are you just like, oh, let's just play?
Come on, get me off my game. I'm rolling right now.
Right.
Yeah.
This squirrel could be the reason why Stinson Garcia gets on base for the first time.
Man,
in
and
his
those
career.
squirrels in New York, I'm going to tell you what about them squirrels. They got like mange and stuff, bro. You don't want to mess with them squirrels in New York, man.
Yeah.
You see some pretty big ones in the subway.
Ah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Oh, those are
I
squirrels.
told you.
Rally
I told
squirrel
you
is for the
squirrel
Sox.
got him. The squirrels got him.
Curse of the someone's about to freak out.
Oh.
Ready?
Show some heart.
Denied.
Show some hustle.
Man.
Oh, there's a crack. Nope, can't get through that one. No, can't get through that crack. All right.
I think he's hiding.
gonna pop up.
He's still in the field of play. That poor guy is probably terrified. There's
Yeah,
people
for
screaming.
Sure. I don't know how he got into this predicament.
No.
That would have never happened in Old Yankee Stadium.
Nope.
Old Yankee Stadium, it was rats.
Sure.
Rats that were bigger
Exactly.
than that squirrel.
Yeah, rats that were bigger than that squirrel for sure.
I mean, there's not a tree within 3 miles of this park.
No.
The only thing I can think of is the feeling in that squirrel's brain right now is probably the same feeling I was going through my first time on Yankee Stadium, walking to the mound. Oh, boy.
I mean, at least he knows that they're trying to play baseball right now. He's like, let me just
Do you
let me
think
get out of
those
the way.
people sitting right there know that squirrel's trying to get in there?
I want it to pop up and just be like, whoa.
Yes. Like and like jump in somebody's hair or something.
Yeah.
You know?
He might. This might be the opportunity right here. Nope.
This is like it's like the Tyler Milliken of squirrels. It's just, how did I find myself in this position? How do I get out of this predicament that I'm in?
So you're saying they need to use catch-up to lure him off of the field.
Until proven otherwise, I don't see how that wouldn't be a solution.
You can see him thinking he's going back and forth to the same spot. Like, all right, let me try this again. Oh, there's a peanut.
Oh,
I was going to say, yeah, he's making out pretty well for himself.
yeah, he's having
He's
a
not
great
too
time.
nervous. He's snagged. He's like, all right, this is what I was looking for. This is why I'm here.
A little
Yeah,
protein,
the hell
try
with
the
those
wall again.
trees. These peanuts are good.
Man, don't turn your back to the field, though, bud.
Yeah, that's true. Those foul balls come in hot.
Got a lefty up.
That would be devastating.
It would be, truly. He's humping up to 97.
The squirrel.
Squirrel is, he's got some gas. He does not seem bothered by this at all.
Yeah.
He's
Pay
also
attention,
turn
Squirrel.
around. Yeah, watch the game, pal.
Yeah, what a view.
We don't want another Randy Johnson episode.
No. Ball down. Okay.
Keep making him throw pitches. Got to keep making him throw pitches. He's got 60, 67 pitches. Yeah, so got to keep working counts here, man. You know, keep putting one good at-bat into another. And, you know, the quicker we can get in their bullpen, the better for us. I mean, I know we got a lot of guys that threw for us last night, but still, we got to get to their bullpen.
Oof.
Good AB so
The
far. Get to
super
that fastball.
pen? Oh, man.
Fighting right now.
Is he fast?
That was a decent jump.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's calling card, but he's also like
No.
a career center fielder
Right.
until this year, so I can't imagine he's slow.
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh.
Great take.
I thought he was, yeah, it's a great take, but I thought he was going to bang him there.
This is a great at-bat that he's putting together.
It
Climbing
is.
back from 0-2, now 3-2. This is what I'm talking about. This is what drives pitchers mad, man.
What do you think, Pat? Fastball right here after that breaking ball, or is he going to go back to it?
Well, I think the way he's thrown, he's got to go heater.
Ooh.
Maybe he doesn't like it. I don't know. But to me, in this count, in this situation, you know, you got to trust your heater and go down, heater down and away, I believe. But we'll see what happens. Heater or cutter down and away.
I was thinking cutter,
Yeah.
cutter right off the plate.
Especially lefty chase.
Oh.
Oh, all right.
All right, moves the runner over. Let's get a base hit now. Let's
Sure.
go.
Sure, why not?
We'll take it.
This feels like a big spot for your boy Sadon, Pap. It's been a
Sadon,
minute.
Sadon needs to get it going now. Let me tell you something about Sadon. Like, you know, there's times where, you know, you got to show up, right? Like, we know what you're capable of, kid. It's time to show up right now. This is nut crunch time. This is the end of the season. This is where we need you. And this is where you make your money, kid. Let's go. I'm ready for him to start showing up.
Remind me, what was your prediction? Just
Well, I said that before it's all said and done. He's going to win an MVP in a Red Sox uniform.
okay. He's got the ability.
He certainly goes through flashes.
That's the
But
problem.
you know what?
Right
Like
there.
we can't be 0-2. I mean, he walks on the on deck circle. He's 0-2 already.
Yeah. That's, you know, the first pitch of the at bat, you're swinging at a curveball. That's basically an 0-2 curveball. You got to
A
recognize spin. You got to get a good pitch.
Lenny. That's what drives me nuts about him, you know. But you gotta love to hate him.
So you want the aggressiveness? The difference is he's aggressive inside the zone. That's when he was going off. He's aggressive outside the zone now. That's the difference.
Yeah, he's aggressive. He's just aggressive.
Do you guys put any stock into his second base and center field splits?
Uh-oh.
I mean, numbers
I
are what
do.
they are.
Yeah.
I do.
He's
I
definitely
do
more
for
comfortable
sure.
in center.
Like it's night and day.
Right.
So for me, I know that he's going to do whatever it takes for him to do what's best for the ball club. But at some point, the ball club's got to figure it out too as well.
Nothing doing. On to the bottom of the fourth. Judgy.
Your
my
boy.
my guy AJ versus. Oh,
Your fault.
That's nobody. That's a guy
That's
right there.
Can of Budweiser.
Yeah, that's an easy out.
Love that.
I think he's only got one homer since he's been back, right?
Let's not jinx it.
Oh.
Yeah, let's don't jinx it. Let's don't wake up the dead, okay? The dead, let's keep the dead buried.
I don't believe in no damn curses.
How could you not?
That squirrel thinks he's at a Grateful Dead concert right now, sitting up next to the lights. Oh, man.
I mean,
Heard
that's
the Grateful Dead at the Sphere was an amazing concert.
Did you go?
No, but a buddy of mine did.
I heard. That'd be, yeah. My first concert ever was a Grateful Dead, 1985. I was 5 years
Dude,
old.
no way.
Yeah, I felt just like that squirrel.
Yeah, 5 in the.
Right?
You said you were 5 and it
5
was
years old.
85?
Yeah.
I can't imagine the things you saw that you don't even remember.
I mean, I used to be right-handed. Right after that show.
It's a power hitting second baseman.
Boom, I'm a lefty.
Cody Bellinger's been swinging a hot bat. Got to keep him off.
yeah, he's been good for them this year. It always felt like he was destined to be a Yankee.
You feel like it? I thought he was going to be a Dodger his whole time.
Some of these balls off the bat look like they're traveling
Last night, too.
much farther. Yeah.
I thought that was hitting the facade off the bat. I'm not going to lie.
If it weren't for the crowd reaction, I think I would have, thought that these balls were gap shots
Yeah.
or homers. Yeah.
Bayo's, too. Bayo's just like got him.
Mm-hmm.
See, I can't hear the crowd reaction, so they all look like Can of Budweiser to me.
Can of Blue Moon.
Right.
Can of Blue Moon. Well, we're just used to saying that. Can of corn. Can of corn.
We're not sponsored by corn.
Yet. Hit our line.
Yeah. We do, Lenny, have something that we were hoping
I was hoping
use.
to. Should we just
Yeah,
show everybody?
I think so. I think we should, yeah.
The kids at home?
Just to kind of motivate.
Let's see if we can get
Yeah.
this going. So this right here is an official Wally head. Okay? And this was made in conjunction. Michelle Wallace, who's a good friend of Tessie, they put this together. Both of them put this together.
Mm-hmm.
And they gave it to their friend Justin, who let me borrow it for today's show.
Mm-hmm.
So we were hoping that all three of us could possibly wear this for a home run.
A lot of game left.
Hasn't happened yet.
Ton of game left.
You guys got to rub the head. Everybody's got you got to rub the head a little
Here we
bit.
go.
Let's get some good mojo going here.
We gotta warm it
Okay,
up.
Very good.
Yeah.
warm it up. Get it warmed up. Let's go.
We got it ready right here.
Bayo about
Yeah,
to
so
grab ball.
that's
grab
like
ball to
authentic
second baseman.
game used Wally head right there.
All right, let's put 'em
I've always wondered though. Every time they put that thing on, I was like, "What's that smell like?"
That is the first
It's
thing that
not
I did.
bad.
Yeah, like Lenny brought in the Wally head, and I think the first thing I did was tip it upside down and smell it. And it doesn't smell bad, I'll be honest with you. It really doesn't.
I mean, it's on for like 7 total seconds. There's only so much musk you could get in there.
I suppose, but there's a lot of sweat that I'm assuming it
No
could
doubt. No doubt.
absorb.
Go sit in the truck,
Wow,
baby.
that was quick.
Good pitch.
All right, we're back. It is the top of the fifth, and we are now joined by William Scott Middlebrooks.
Whoa,
Full
we went
government
middle
name.
name on him.
Yep.
Middle name.
He's
I walk
looking
in, I see
snazzy.
Pap and a Holiday Inn.
Hampton. Inn.
Hampton. That's on me. Free breakfast. No shout out.
Yeah, I'll be crushing pancakes in the morning hungover.
Yeah, you're telling the truth.
What are we seeing from Max Fried so far tonight that's making him look so good?
He's actually hitting his spots. He's been missing. If you watch his last couple starts, it's like middle. Even his curveball was like hanging middle, which is still nasty, but he's dotting up. He's pitching in to these righties, and they can't get to it.
Same
He's also
question,
throwing
but for
gas.
Bayo.
What was that?
Same question, but for Bayo.
I mean, same thing. Bayo is at his best when he's not trying to strike everybody out.
Yeah.
Just kind of throw it middle and let it work down. And the fourth team's actually been really good, Lenny. Like that, he couldn't figure it out the last couple of years, and he finally, it's always up now. Did he?
Coley mentioned that. It was a very perceptive. When he's throwing the ball down, it gets hit a little bit because it doesn't have that movement, the four-seamer. But when it's up, it plays.
I feel like Bayo's not relying on his catcher all the time now. I feel like he's reading swings.
Yes.
He's growing up.
Maturity.
Yeah, for sure. He's controlling his emotions. That's another story,
Confident.
which helps him a lot. But he's having success, so the confidence goes up, and he's like, okay, now I'm starting to figure this thing out.
He also gets up for these games. There was a stretch 2 seasons ago where the season was dying, as they typically do. He had Houston and he had the Yankees back to back, and he went out and shoved. He loves pitching.
Like a career 2 ERA against Yankees.
He loves.
He's really
this.
good.
He's built for this.
Yeah, I like the fact that he, when the pressure gets on him, right, when runners are in scoring position and his back is against the wall, you've seen him bow his neck. I mean, I think they're like 200 and something, hitting 2-something with runners in scoring position with the guy. So to me, that tells me he's bowing his neck a little bit, and that's what we've been waiting for. Big game Bayo. That's what I've been waiting for, at least.
Lenny, you do a lot of change-ups.
Yep.
Obviously, you didn't have 98 in the tank, right?
My fastball was a changeup. Let's just put it
But
that way.
your change-up was a change-up plus, right? Does that drop in? That's how it starts.
We always believed in Connor Wong. We always believed.
So with Bayo's change-up, do you still think it's too hard? I do. It's a two-seamer. It's 88, 89.
The problem is he's got a cutter too, and they're both the same speed.
Right.
So when you start missing spots with a cutter and a changeup, they start looking like the same
I
thing.
just feel like as a hitter, like you pick up change-up because you see this, right?
Yep.
You see that. Cutters, it's like, oh, it's a four-seamer, never mind.
Yeah, and it's at its best when it's out of the strike zone, down arm side, right? It looks like a good pitch to swing at. It looks like, oh my gosh, like you said, you pick it up, you want him to swing at that.
He's
It's a
missing
swing-inducing pitch.
All of his changeups, though, are missing way far arm side, though. And I feel like, is he overthrowing it?
Well, oftentimes when you're missing arm side, your front side's opening up early, and you start to cast.
That's what I mean.
it.
Is he overthrowing?
Yeah, exactly. So always get out in front of your nose.
Will. In my opinion, he 100% overthrows his changeup.
Yeah.
Like, there's no question about it. But to me, like from a hitter standpoint, I'm glad we got you on here to talk about this now because you're a big league hitter that we can talk to. But if you're up at bat, right, and you're hitting, and you have a pitcher that's out there that everything is hard, you don't have to switch gears. You don't have to take something off to get to the nasty.
You just got to get him over the plate, right?
You get him over the plate and you sit one speed.
You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about timing as much as just picking up spin.
Okay.
You just pick up spin, and I think with his changeup, I don't know if he throws it harder now because he felt like he was tip it more, so he's trying to keep his arm speed up, and that's what's making him throw harder. You guys are the pitchers. You got to tell me. I'm just trying to figure out where did it pick up 3-4 miles an hour.
I mean, ideally, you'd like 8 to 10 miles an hour difference from your best bullet, right? And then, yeah, exactly. And when you do have that lack of velocity, you're going to start to see a little bit more fade. You're going to get not only east-west movement, but now you're talking back in front of the plate. So you can get them out in multiple ways.
Will, I don't know about the changeup so much because I didn't throw one.
Yeah, you were a split.
To me, I was a split. So if Veritek would tell me all the time, hey, man, that split's too hard, your split's too hard. Well,
I feel like you want the split hard, as long as it's buried.
I wanted my split to have at least 8 mile an hour difference. 10 was great for me. But because if it was too hard, it allowed the hitter to stay in the zone at that speed a little bit extra easier.
Is that a grip thing? Because you don't want to change your arm speed.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
That's exactly right, Will. It's a grip thing. So if I wanted a little bit slower down, I would just choke down that split a little bit more. So I feel like With the changeup, I don't know if he could choke it back down in his hand a little bit or not. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think he probably could, but he definitely needs his changeup to be slower. There's no question.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, I don't want to mess with him a whole lot because it's working, right? And he's pitching to the.
Another great
We've
point.
always said it, like, aim middle, because everything. Buchholz was like this. Buck was like this, where he was almost too nasty for his own good. And he would fall in trouble when he wasn't throwing strikes, is he would try to pitch to the corners and it would just run off because it was moving so much.
Spitting on it.
Aim middle, unless you're throwing your four-seamer, and just let it work. Cutter, two-seam, changeup, whatever. And I feel like the catchers have done a better job of setting up more over like middle away or middle in instead of setting up on the edges, because you give him that target and then he's missing this far off.
Yeah, certain guys you can think thirds.
Yeah.
Certain guys you need to cut home plate in half.
Yeah.
Right, he's one of those guys.
If you can't figure out the mechanics of it, could you figure it out in terms of sequencing? So like instead of Bayo using it on 0-0, if he's only using it when guys have two strikes, that way they are expanding the zone.
You don't want to do that just because with all the scouting reports now, like they're gonna know you're throwing it, or they'll get to certain counts and just like, oh, mark that off the list. You want to be able to surprise guys in certain counts, especially when you're in the middle lineups. You're facing the Judges and the Bellingers, and you got to try to say, okay, this is my scouting report. This is how I fall in.
That's going to bloop too.
I love that. Somebody's got to get a big hit, man. This runner's position stuff has been driving me.
It's crazy.
Insane. Was it like
Crazy.
4 for 38 the last like 3 or 4 games, something like that?
It's bad. Bregman 3 for 3 just on the night.
He had 3 last night too.
Yeah, all kind of like this. He's just finding holes.
And hasn't hit a ball past, what, 120 feet?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, his average exit velo on the night's probably like 78. I'll
take it.
3 for 3.
I'll take it.
Barrel's overrated sometimes.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
This is
He's due for some
It's been
contact.
3 at bats.
Yeah. He's due.
This guy's long overdue.
Yeah, he's due. He's 10 months pregnant.
It's almost been 24 hours since he's hit a ball to the moon. Let's go.
I'm just going to put this right here.
Let's have him
Hey,
rub it.
Freed's
Have
pitching.
him
He's got to touch it.
rub it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rub it for good luck.
Rub it. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
good. Is that real?
Yeah.
Oh, this is,
Game
Did we
used.
switch that out on accident?
This is authentic.
I wonder how much that would go for eBay right about now.
What was that, Pap?
How much would that go for eBay on right about now?
Oh, you could sell that thing for some serious money.
Yeah, like I basically had to hand the owner of this, one of my kids, as you know,
Collateral.
As collateral. We'll trade back.
I get it.
Yeah, this is special.
That's
Wow, I don't know if I could take that pressure, Lenny.
The range of dress on this show is quite.
good. Yeah, I was
Different.
thinking that.
What do you mean?
I did untuck my shirt at least. I tried to dress it down a little bit.
Thank you.
but
I appreciate that. Yeah.
I got to be honest. Probably shouldn't have wore the jacket. I just really like the jacket.
Jacket looks
jacket.
great.
So I was like, you know what? I'm wearing
Good jacket.
Yeah.
Eastern pocket.
Eastern
Also, I didn't know Coley was like 6'10". You guys
intro
walked
to
in
the
and I was like,
podcast-
He works
Jesus.
security. He used to work security, Will.
The intro to the podcast is he's 7 foot tall.
yeah.
Can't teach it.
Cannot teach that. Coley's a very large human being.
You're a basketball guy, right?
Yeah. Lenny looks like he could potentially be going to the club after this. And
Got a deep B.
I think
I'm
we all
actually a
look
little
great.
disappointed, Lenny. You shaved your chest. You should have let it grow out for this.
I look like the last
With the
turkey in the
V.
shop. Yeah.
yeah, you gotta let that rip.
You're the only guy whose chest is more tan than his face.
It's been sunny out down in Wakefield, Rhode Island. Yeah.
Sinker again?
Pulled off a little bit.
That sinker's good.
Yeah, his sinker's on tonight, folks.
Yeah.
More stranded runners.
And what's tough is you get the lefties and you're like, oh, I got to sit breaking ball, and here comes a sinker every time.
Bayo back on the bump for the bottom of the 5th. Red Sox have left how many runners? 6 tonight? Is it 6 so far?
Too
Feels
many.
light.
6. Red Sox have left 6. It's not what you want.
Just got to find a way to get freed out of this game. Because you know their bullpen's just going to implode at some point.
That's what I was saying earlier,
better.
Will.
They've been better recently.
Not last night.
No,
Hey,
not
Bednar's
last night, no.
had 8 outings. I think he's blown 3 saves already since he came over. Those pinstripes get
Hit him in
heavy.
the throat. What just happened there? I feel like that ball went up underneath his
Under the
mask.
mask?
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, that's not good.
What's wrong? Well, I can't breathe. Took one off the windpipe. That's exactly what happened,
Yeah,
Pap.
you sniped that, Pap.
Oh, man.
Dude, that hurts,
good.
man. That's no joke right there, bro. Watch this.
Why did they get rid of that flap?
You see
Remember
the
flap they
because
used
it
to
was just
have?
awful and
I mean,
in the
yeah, it
way.
was ugly.
The turkey gobbler
Yeah, but they got rid of that at the same time they got rid of the big umpires, the big.
holding the big pad. I'll tell you what, catchers take a beating back there. Because the mask didn't even move, by the way. That means he
Right.
didn't touch a thing.
No, made him hit the Charlie Brown.
Right in his Adam's apple.
Tell you what
Oh, you
that
can see
feels
the red
like.
mark.
It's the family show, but man, this is that hurts.
That could be bad. That gets you in the right or
yeah.
the wrong spot. That could be really bad. It's a tough character right there.
Yeah, man. I just hope he's okay, man, because there's a lot going on in that neck, man. You get hit right there, you don't know what could happen. He's gonna feel that after the game, that's for sure.
I feel like hockey goalies get all the love, deserved love, for being lunatics. Catchers are right there with them. It's the same position in my mind.
Yeah. Wong's the most calm catcher I think I've ever met. Like, he's the most even keel, quiet, same guy every time.
Yeah. Watch his interviews.
Yeah.
He's almost like sleeping,
Yep.
right? It's just like,
Not that
Bayo's
I'm not a
guy.
big proponent of the sport, but lacrosse goalies, they have no padding. And the dudes that shoot on them, it's like 120 miles an hour.
yeah,
They just have like a mask.
That's it.
wear it off
That's
their
it.
shin.
Yeah.
And a big, like, fishing net.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Hey, are we still celebrating Tom's Karen 30 years? Can we give another shout out?
Shout
Tom
him
Karen
out.
30 years at Nesson?
Shout him out.
We
Shout
might,
out
we might
TC.
have to have him on. We might have to have him on tonight.
Drag him in here.
Yeah, get him in
Next
here.
inning.
Yeah,
We'll see.
The big
The
30.
big
this
three.
week.
Yeah,
Oh.
man. Drag his ass in here. Let's get him in here, dude. Like, what's he doing? He's probably not even doing nothing right
His
now.
hair. He's doing his hair. He's got to get rid of
Oh,
his
his hair. His hair.
He paid a lot for that.
He did pay a lot. No, he didn't. No. Actually, he didn't pay for that.
Actually, that's a sponsor of ours, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yep.
you see my take this morning?
No, I didn't.
I said,
What a question.
I mean, he's on. You act like he's not on
I
Twitter.
don't get your notifications.
Well, then put him on.
I got you. I'll fix that.
Jeez. I said Roman Anthony is what Jason Dominguez.
That's what Yankee fans thought.
Yes.
The Martian.
Yeah. That's who they want. Roman Anthony. That's who they want the Martian to be. Is what
Yeah.
Roman Anthony actually is.
I mean, the trajectory looked it, right?
Sure.
I mean,
From when he was like 16. Yes.
Right.
Yes. From everything that we were told about him. Yes.
take your time. Not a boy.
Very nice.
It's also hard to be.
Very
I mean,
nice.
look at guys like Bryce Harper, who, from like 14 on, they're just like a god. That's tough. That's really tough. You've always been told you're the dude.
Which is why he was the way he was when he was younger.
He was.
And how he
I played in the
matured.
fall league with him in 2011. He was like 18,
Yeah.
and he was a tool.
Yeah.
He was. But he'll
He's
tell you.
mature.
But he'll
He's
tell
mature.
you that. Like, man, I grew up a lot. Like,
Yeah.
we almost got in a fist fight in a dugout, just because he just runs his mouth, because he was the man.
With-
and
who
he
was that
couldn't-
with?
Harper.
With who was the fight with?
No, there was almost one. Just like, but it wasn't just me. It was multiple guys. They'd get into it with because he would just
Pap could
spout
probably
off.
I was
talk
gonna say,
about
wasn't there someone else on
Yeah,
this
Pap,
show?
stay out of this. Sit this one out, Pap.
If only we
I
knew
ain't
somebody.
saying shit. I ain't saying shit. Damn, I ain't saying
Look
nothing.
up Pap's like,
I'll tell you this much. There's
You
no
were
other
so
player.
quiet. I was like, am I misremembering what happened?
hey, I wasn't setting you up. I was not setting you up right there. I was not
I'm just
setting you
saying,
up.
like, for me, though, he's one of the players that I really admire and root for. I
Yeah.
mean, we had our tips.
And he'll
but,
tell
like,
you that. He'll I grew up a lot.
Yeah, we're good. We're great now, but and that Will makes a great point. It is hard, man. It is hard from day one when you're that guy and the number one guy, and everybody's looking for you to be that guy. That's hard to live up to. I don't care at what age you are. And he's 19 years old, hadn't lived up to that, but
I'd say he's lived up to it.
Yeah, he has. And the Phillies are gonna. I tell you what, the Red Sox may be looking straight down the Phillies' eyes come playoff season.
Ooh. Before the inning ends, Will, you were the last player to ever hit a home run off of Mariano Rivera. Is that true?
How about that for a Jeopardy question?
That's pretty cool.
That's sick.
Do we have this video? I feel like you know what?
You know what? I'll hang out.
Yeah.
That's how we get him to
That
come
was a good
back.
one.
That's
What was the
how you
velocity
get
on
him to
that?
come back, Jared. Nice job.
Maybe next week.
Top of the sixth, Will Middlebrooks out. Tom Caron is in. The of the 30 years, Tom Caron, that we're celebrating.
Thank you.
Congratulations,
Thank
TC.
you. Thank you.
Congratulations on 30 years. Congratulations on a record-breaking Jimmy Fun Telethon.
How about that?
Yeah, I was just about to say, so
Big
congratulations
numbies.
on that. Y'all did well. Very nice job on that, man.
Thanks, Pep. Yeah, it was really amazing. The record was 2008. That was a long time ago.
4.7
And
then.
4.9 back then, 5.7 and counting. We'll still take your money, just to be clear. I was like, we had a meeting at the end. I was like, so someone calls now, we say no.
Yeah.
No, we still take it. Come to find out.
Does the text line still work?
I think it's just always there. Yeah.
20222.
Look at you.
$25 to the Jimmy Fun.
It's not just 25 now. I think you can do any amount. It'll ask you how much you want to give. We've come a long way.
Yeah, there's a lot of people like me that just don't want to pick up the phone and call, but it's like,
Right.
I'll send a text.
Right.
Yeah, send a little text to donate to Jimmy Fun. Can't go wrong there. Do you, obviously, we just saw that there was a squirrel on the field, TC. Do you have like PTSD about like the cat incident when you see other
right
wildlife?
away, 2-3 people texting me like, "Is this triggering for you?
Yeah.
Is this bringing back?" But squirrels, I feel they're kind of snarky, sneaky. I don't like squirrels.
Yeah.
I don't want one coming at me. Cats, you don't know where you stand. That's what makes them so diabolical.
Sure.
They'll play little fluffy house cat 1 minute, then it's like Scar from The Lion King the next minute.
Well, I had a flying squirrel in my ceiling for over a month.
Is that true?
It is a true story.
And
yeah.
what is that? They have like skin and they can soar kind of thing?
Yes, but like they're nocturnal. So when we would go to sleep at night, it would just like Freddy Krueger just scratch
Come on.
the ceiling directly above where we would go to sleep. Finally captured it. It ended its reign of terror.
You did?
So I guess
No.
not me. Well,
Okay.
He would still be living with it,
Yeah.
just miserable.
Yes.
If they
See,
didn't-
I know how I would have dealt with that like right away, and there's an easy, you sell the house. I mean, it's just, there's no other way to get out of that.
yes.
I tell you what, man, I've never seen someone so scared of a pussycat like that.
Here's the thing. So I've been coming
Like,
up.
I'm from Maine. A bear, no problem.
Yeah.
Little cat like that, though, forget about it.
Fisher cats, very vicious.
Fisher cats
Fisher
scary.
cats are a problem.
I've been coming up with these skits every now and then, and after that, I came up with one, and I went to TC with it. It was this whole thing where I dress up full body costume, a cat, makeup, whiskers, everything. I go into TC's office and told him all about it, and he looks at me and he goes, "No,
Pass.
Save that thought.
Red Sox said the same thing this morning, Ron. Bottom of the sixth, still scoreless in the Bronx. During the break, we were talking about Peyton Tolley, a name that came up earlier because the Red Sox were able to get Nathaniel Lowe for free, whereas some reporters thought maybe the Red Sox would have to trade Peyton Tolley for him. Nope, don't have to do that. He pitched tonight. 8 strikeouts, 9 strikeouts.
9 strikeouts
Nine
over 5
strikeouts.
innings. He retired 15 in a row at one point. How many pitches you say?
Low 60s. I can't remember off the top of my
for
head.
5 though. 63 for 5 innings.
63, yeah. 63.
63 pitches. So today, it's interesting. Today, Walker Buehler was moved to the bullpen.
Bullpen.
The bullpen, as we're calling it. There's been some talk about that spot. Who's it going to go to? Is it going to be like a Kyle Harrison, Richard Fitz piggyback combo? But the idea of Peyton Tolley making it to the big leagues this year, I think, is very enticing. I asked around. I was talking to the Sox prospect guys, Chris Hatfield. I was like, why is Peyton Tolley not considered? Fastball plays at the big league level. It's the secondary stuff that needs some work. But if Peyton Tolley makes his big league debut and he slots into that bullpen, he can very easily go 1-2 innings, come out of the pen, and that fastball is going to play against big league hitters. Regardless, I think we're going to see him, or hopefully we will see him at some point this year, and it's going to be electric.
Yeah, you got to think at this point. Sandlin's on right now. When I left, I didn't see what he was doing, but you got to think Tolley's going to be a call-up.
Sure.
September call-up, right? There's no reason not to. And I assume Fitz gets the start Monday.
Yeah.
If they don't have to use him
Yep.
up, right, Pap?
Yeah, I believe so. The only way Tolley comes is in September, like you're saying, Tom. And to me, you bring him up in the bullpen, you let him pitch out of the bullpen, and you pick your spots for him to pitch in so that he can be successful at the big league level. so that he can go into next year confident in his ability to pitch at the big league level.
Right. You don't want to take anything away from that. By the way, Slayton pitched tonight, 1 inning, 2 strikeouts.
Okay.
So that's another step forward.
You
He's
see
a
any
guy.
velocity numbers?
I didn't. He was just on when I left. But he's another guy, obviously, that could mean a lot to
That's
the back
huge.
end of this bullpen.
That's been needed. That
Right.
7th, 8th inning role guy.
The one reason, because I agree, talent, there's no reason not to bring him up. The one reason you wouldn't.
They got him.
That's what you call no play.
Hey! All
Man.
right.
Two.
That's 2.
What an idiot.
Hey, real quick, because there's 2 outs, and I just want to get this in. Well, here's another play. There's no look at the play.
Tom Caron don't get paid by the minute. He gets paid by the inning. So this is.
That's it. You know, you can. I told you this before. You can't afford me. You
Yeah.
can't afford to keep me
No.
another half inning. Nice idea. Great play. Man, Trevor Story. But is anybody else concerned that we haven't seen the squirrel in like 2 innings?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. A
Because,
little
I mean,
bit.
before it was fun, and we were showing a lot of them, and I got to tell you, we had a camera, we had like a feed between innings, we were watching them. I haven't seen anything from the squirrel in a little while.
And what's concerning
Man,
is the
TC,
last
let me
time.
tell you something about that squirrel. That squirrel is street meat right now. Somebody eating him on New York Street.
The last time we saw that
He's on a
squirrel,
kebab.
he looked like he was watching the Grateful Dead at the Sphere. He was on the fence, and he was inside the fence
I've
with the
had nights
lights.
like that. I've had nights like that at a dead show. I get it.
Yes. So hopefully he made it out okay.
That was-
No, Joe.
Here we
This is
go.
not what you want to see.
What are we
And this is exactly why you need a dependable right-handed reliever, is because you don't have that guy. It's not Campbell. It's not Hicks.
Great job, Brian Bayo.
All
Great to
right.
see you, boys.
Thanks, DC. Quick and easy.
I'm out.
Kicks over a camera.
Top of the 7th, Max Fried is out of the game. So Don Rafaela at the plate, and Lenny, I feel like this would be a great inning to break out the Wally head for the first time on this broadcast.
Should I put it in my lap?
Yeah, put it in your lap. Like, kind of just like make it known that we want to wear this thing.
Putting it out there.
You know, will it into the universe.
Sir!
That's a
Are
ball,
you
sir.
kidding me?
Ball down.
Come on.
That ball is 2 inches off of the down.
In fairness, though, Pap, he is calling it for both sides.
I don't give a shit. That ball is 2 inches off.
Off the end of the bat.
And this is not the guy, too. This is building trust issues with Rafael. That's why he goes up and swings at
I know. He's like, I should have swung at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Umpire's got
Here he
umpire's got
comes.
a dinner reservation.
Lovon.
I'm in Stark Vegas right now. Starkville, Mississippi, gonna represent, baby. Let's go.
Lovon.
I don't remember the last time I saw the turtleneck with no sleeves.
That is so gangster right there, baby. I mean, I'm surprised he's not smiling right now.
That's
but
the only look we don't have on the couch.
Honestly.
I mean, this look is gangster, and he's about to freaking get some kind of party started. He's a known party starter here in Starkville, Mississippi, by the way.
Oh. Yeah.
I told you, baby.
That's two. That's two. Oh,
Get in
boy.
there.
Oh, boy.
Get in
You gotta
there.
get
He's
there.
digging. Yeah, that's
Tumbo.
right.
Amen. That's 2.
Nathaniel 2 bags.
We love it.
You know who doesn't overslide the bag? Lovon.
Lovon. Yeah, I love that.
I told y'all he's a known party starter in these parts of Mississippi now.
That same swing. It's sweet.
To me, I'm gonna go back to this. This guy right here was begging for a new opportunity, man. I'm just telling you, I know the guy very well. And once the Red Sox gave him this opportunity, especially in Fenway Park, he loves playing in Fenway Park, hits well in Fenway Park, and I think this is going to be one of the key additions that we look at towards the rest of this season.
Pap, is Nate Lowe the Red Sox first baseman in 2026?
Yes. Yes, I do believe he will be. Because you know what? You'll be able to sign him for a fairly good market deal. I mean, you're not going to have to overpay this guy.
I think he's under team control, right?
He is, but he's already 10 this year, 10 mil
Yeah,
through
he's got
arbitrations,
10
so it'd be like 12.
Yeah,
So what, do they non-tender him and then try to re-sign? Yeah.
Yeah.
But my point being is that he's going to want to come back to Boston and play. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, he's not
And-
looking for a massive payday, you're saying.
Correct. He's not. He's going to want to come back and put this Red Sox uniform on. He knows what it's like to play for contending teams and world championship teams. And he's going to come back next year, I believe, even better.
Obviously comfortable.
Yeah.
Obviously comfortable here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Get
Gotta
down
get
the line.
down.
Sit fair. That's a fair ball, sir. Connor Wong. We always believed in Connor Wong.
That was an aggressive turn.
Connor Wong, baby. The
That's what I'm talking
difference
about.
maker.
47.
The Red Sox just won the Mookie Betts trade.
All right.
With one swing.
Yeah.
Look at that smile. I mean, Nathaniel Lowe's got a contagious smile, too. And he shows up and plays hard every day. How can you not love the guy?
Yeah, Middlebrooks came in, said immediately get in the bullpen, talking about the Yankees rotating trash piles they bring out of the bullpen on a nightly basis.
Yeah, that was huge. Big swing. Season saved, some people are saying. Some people are saying that.
I mean, Lovon
Some
came
people
off,
to my left.
came off the bench cold, first pitch double. Different ball game.
That's a big swing.
Did we put the Wally head on, Lenny?
No. That's for homers only.
Home runs only.
Yeah.
Like I want to so bad right now. You have no idea how bad I want to put this thing on my head.
Yeah.
Help him out, Romy. Help him out.
Oh my gosh.
The pitch to do it.
Yeah, that's a. Oh, yes, please.
Here's our guy.
Yes,
here's our guy.
please.
Yeah, he's going to give it up.
I can't believe he went from arguably the best reliever in baseball to please get him in here because we need some runs.
Or like you would say, the guy that changed the beard rule.
That is true. That is true. All right, Breggy. Already 3 for 3 on the night, Alex Bregman.
He had 3 hits last night, too.
I believe
Yeah, he
so.
had 3 hits last night. He's seen the ball really well right now. He's got a short stroke. You know, he's always had a short stroke, but I feel like it's even shorter right now.
He's due. And I'm going to put this thing on.
Yeah, I agree. It's been a minute.
I like it, Lenny. I like where your head's at, Lenny.
This head right here?
Yeah.
I like where your head's at. Six hits in the series, 5 singles.
Yeah.
This is his tribute to Derek Jeter, just pumping singles into short right.
But man, like if you see, just stays up the middle with a short stroke, you know, and uses the whole field, man. Just keep doing it, Breggy.
Not your pitch.
I like the take, yeah. It's fine.
See it down right here. Pull the hands. Let's go.
Bless you to the guy in the back.
Did he get
Did
him?
he? Did he? Did he?
It's all right. That's a big run. That's a big run. We'll be right back. It's a 1-0 ball game thanks to Connor Wong. It's the bottom of the 7th inning, and we're trying to keep the good vibes rolling. That's why Lenny DiNardo grabbed the guitar, and he's
You
gonna
guys
play
grab
some-
your vocals.
So I don't know that I can sing.
Oh, I can sing. I can sing. What y'all want to sing?
I think we're gonna do a little "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." Why not? Squirrel? Is this a squirrel? Is this a replay? Okay.
gotta be
all right.
replay.
Just making sure.
No live squirrel.
No live
A
squirrel.
1,
No proof
a
of life.
2, a 3.
And
Take
Me out to the ball
game.
Take
me out with the crowd.
stay with me now. Buy me some
peanuts
peanuts
and
and cracker jacks.
I don't care if I ever get back for it.
Red Sox, if they win, it's a shame. Or it's 1, 2, 3 strikes. Get in the truck.
You're out.
At the old ball game.
Yaz's birthday today. Happy 86th birthday to Yaz.
Happy birthday, Yaz.
Shout him out.
Man, I wish I could smoke a heater with Yaz. That's all I want to do. All I want to do is just smoke a heater in the dugout with Yaz.
That would be great.
What's your first
right?
question? What's your first question for Yaz?
I can't say on this show.
Okay. All right. What's your fourth question for you?
About my fourth or fifth question would be, do you think you could play in today's game? Like, do you think like these pitchers that are throwing like 100, like what would that be like? And if what kind of guys did you face comparable to like what today's game is like?
And he would say absolutely. Guy played like 40 years in the big leagues.
Well, he faced Bob Gibson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was throwing smoke.
And would fight you about it.
Yeah. Yeah, if you looked at him the wrong way.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's a pop-up.
Had a little bit too much of the plate for my liking, but.
I heard a story about Bob Gibson. The last batter he faced hit a home run. It might have been a grand slam. It was a home run of some sort. Last batter that he faced. And then he saw him like 10 years later in an old-timers game.
And he hit him for it.
Drilled him.
Yes. Yep.
Classic Bob Gibson.
Yep.
10 years later,
He's the
drill.
best.
Bop.
He's the best. Yeah, we need to bully Mitchell and Ness into making a Bob Gibson jersey.
I think that's on him. I think that's on his like estate. I don't think that's.
They won't let him? Oh, yeah, because we went to.
Yeah, we were in the St. Louis.
Yes,
so
we
they
went to
didn't
the
have
St.
him.
Louis. We went to the Cardinals Hall of Fame merch store, and they didn't even have a Bob Gibson jersey.
You know, that boils down to whether or not I believe if he was on the Players Union or not, right?
I guess.
Yeah, because you can't get Bonds jerseys anywhere. He wasn't in the Players Union, I'm mostly sure. Because he wasn't in the video games either.
Correct.
Right. Yeah, I would love.
Manny, you can't get Manny jerseys. Now, you obviously could when he was playing. You can't get Manny. They don't make him anywhere, but they got Ortiz, they got Pedro.
Yeah.
Nomar, you can get Nomar jerseys.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, I have multiple Manny jerseys, so I was
For
like,
sure,
at
but
one
they're all
point,
25 years old, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep, I got the road gray. I got the Dodgers white home 99.
How big an inning is this for Bayo right now? This is a huge shutdown inning for
This
him.
is a huge inning, Lenny.
This is the inning for Bayo.
All right, got a guy.
Judge for a third time, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. And like we were saying earlier, man, he's turning into big game Bayo. Like, I need somebody that is going to go out there and compete with Crochet and do what he does every night. And Giolito, too. I can consider him a little part of that as well. This three-headed monster is starting to churning. And if we can keep this now, is Giolito and Bayo going to pitch like this for the rest of the season? I don't know. But if they can, boy, does this really bode for a real long postseason run, in my opinion.
I mean, there's only, like 40 games left?
Less, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably less than that at this point. Yeah, I mean, like, they kind of are who they are at this point, I think.
That pitch right there, though, he's been getting that all night, right? And he's recognizing that, and he's locating very, very effectively. He missed there, but you can see he's trying to go back to that spot. And umpires will give you that side, they're not going to give you both sides.
Right.
So if he's going to be successful away, especially on that pitch, he's got to show in, get them off so they don't get their hands extended, but then hit the spot after.
I also think he probably doesn't respect Jazz that much and thought he would swing at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Fair enough. Whoa. He sidled him. Connor Wong sidled Bayo right. He turned around, he was there. That's awesome.
That was adorable.
I would love to see that again.
I didn't expect to see you here.
I've been dealing all game. What are you doing on my mound?
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
He's like, I am the pitch. You were back there, friend.
He just popped up. Bam.
I was going to say, if that was an immediate home run, I would have been furious at Connor Wong. Absolutely furious.
Yeah. All right, Bayo.
Straight out.
92 pitches,
Great
7
job.
shot, out of bed.
Great job. Great job.
One more out of DB.
Top of the 8th. 1-0 Sox on a Connor Wong RBI base knock that came out of nowhere, really. Came out of nowhere. But here comes Devin Williams, who was the man who broke down the facial hair barrier for the New York Yankees and said, you know what? That's a dumb rule. Let's grow out our facial hair. And I think some of it looks weird, Lenny. Like, is that something that you look at like a guy in a Yankee uniform, you say that's a little
It's a little
odd.
strange.
Yeah.
It's a little strange. Even a former Yankee and Johnny Damon was like, what are we doing? No, let's keep the tradition. After it happened, he's like, no, you got to shave.
Yeah.
He was pretty outspoken about it. And we saw him at the Old Timers game, too, recently.
We
with
did.
a shaved face.
Yeah, that didn't look great.
Did not look like Johnny.
No. I don't know what was going on there, but that was not Johnny Damon. That's not the Johnny Damon that I know. No, it was startling, for being
Got to
honest.
get that beard he had in the commercial back in the day with.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
This feels like a Roman AB that we could get behind.
I don't know. Roman seems a little bit off. He wasn't seeing the ball good off of Fried. It doesn't seem like he's seeing the ball really well tonight.
He was pulling off a Fried for sure. That front shoulder was leaving. Ooh. That's a missed spot.
Yeah, that was lucky.
One thing that Anthony's been able to do this season I've really liked is making adjustments in at-bats. There's been instances where he's looked bad on a slider, looked bad on a fastball, just missed pitch, and then the next one he capitalizes on it. See if you can do that right here.
Ooh, got a piece.
Yeah, you see that right there. He's pulling off
Yep.
just a little tiny bit early.
See it deep. Hit it other catcher's
Yep.
mitt.
That front side hip, if you look at it, it just leaks out a little tiny bit. He's not driving it towards the pitcher a little bit.
That ball he hit the other way past shortstop yesterday, that's what he's got to think about doing right now.
Yeah, I think that's what I appreciate most about him is he will go with a pitch. He will use the opposite field at age 21. It's crazy.
It's huge.
I also like the way Bregman said that too. Is like I am investigating what this kid's doing wrong. I will report back.
Yeah. Okay. So there aren't many Roman Anthony at bats where he doesn't work the count. Like if he's gonna punch, like it's not 3 pitches.
No.
See you later.
That's a pitcher's pitch right there. That was nasty.
Yeah.
Yep. That was nasty pitch. Nasty.
Is the fix with Devin Williams simply not being on the Yankees anymore? Is it that simple, or is there something larger at play here?
He's got to hit his spots. That's the thing. I mean,
Sure.
When you're Devin Williams, the changeup's the best pitch, right? You got to be able to set it up, put yourself in counts where it's effective. But at the end of the day, you got to be able to spot it up. You can't be throwing like that pitch 97 right down the middle. He got away with something right there. Yeah, that was straight as an arrow right down the middle.
Ooh. I don't think he went. Yeah.
No. All right, TS10 got to get it started here, kid. Let's go.
I hate to even ask. Is 1 run enough, Pap?
Oh, I hate that.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Of course, when I was pitching, I would say all I wanted was 1. But at the end of the, did he?
No.
No.
Please, for Lenny, please.
But at the end of the day, that insurance run is always huge. And you've got to try to now the game changes, right? You're in the later part of the stage of the game. Now that one run, getting that guy over or bunting that guy over, that becomes so much more important to do.
Chapman came in with a 3-run cushion last night. Did you feel like that was mentally more difficult to get up for a save where you had that much of a lead?
Yeah, for me, it didn't matter if it was a save situation or not. I was going out there the same. The ones that really got me when it wasn't a save opportunity, and they're like, yeah, we're still going to get you some work tonight. Are you sure you want to give me some work
Never
tonight?
good. Never good for a closer.
Never good.
Turn it into a save situation?
I can get my work in the bullpen.
I always did.
I'm leaving here with something. I will leave here with a stat.
Oh, man.
He's a little bit over-aggressive right now.
I was going to say that. You know, we saw this from at-bat one, from the start of the night. Just seems to me, Lenny, he's just pressing, wanting to try to get that first hit, you know, like guys can do.
All right. Back. Bottom of the 8th. It's game time. 1-0 ball game. This doesn't, like, you know what's weird is, you know, we grew up on like the Pedro, Clemens, 1-0, the show. Like, this doesn't feel like an all-time Red Sox Yankees classic, but it's been an entertaining game. Like, watching Bayo go out there and do what he's done, he has impressed me. I think, like, with Fried, it's almost like missed opportunities by the Red Sox offense.
Absolutely, and it's a cleaner game compared to yesterday's game.
Sure.
Where they had Yankees themselves had 4 errors, 9 walks.
9 walks.
Game. The second inning was atrocious.
It was bad.
I feel like I was watching the Sox-Yankees media game.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how enjoyable this game is to me, y'all. I mean, look, we saw Max Fried tonight pitch an A-game, and we saw Bayo pitch his A-game. Mm-hmm. And, you know, you talk about the Pedro Clemens days. Both of these guys tonight pitched deep into the ball game,
sure,
just like a Pedro or Clemens would. And it's going to boil down to who does not make any mistakes tonight and who gets a timely hit.
Lenny, would you have given Bayo the 8th inning?
That's tough. That's tough.
92 pitches, I think? 93?
92, yeah. You want him to go out there and leave on a positive foot, right? You want him to go out there and say, I dealt today. I mean, you're going to leave him in there for the whole inning, get up above 100? I mean, you could, yeah.
6, 7, 8.
Yeah. When Witt's dialed in, though. When Witt's dialed in.
Sure.
I don't leave him in. I take no chance at it. He's giving you the best he's got. He's giving you all he's got. And, you know, at the end of the day, just like Lenny said, like this, you want to propel yourself into the next start. Take what you did from this start and go into the next one and keep it going. Like, there's no need to press the issue here, in my opinion.
This is Whitlock's job. He's an eighth inning guy. This is what he's here for, right?
I feel like we've kind of taken advantage from the fact, like, we haven't seen this eighth inning Whitlock in 3-4 years, and he's just bounced back this year, and we've kind of erased the last couple of years. It's like, yep, there he is. That's the 21 Whitlock.
Well, he went to Alex in the offseason and said, listen, I want to be a bullpen guy. I want to be the guy in the eighth inning to go to set the table for Chap.
Ooh.
Come
I
on.
need that, sir.
It's close.
You know, that's a great point, man. And I think, you know, Lenny, since he went to the manager and said, this is what I think I'll be best at, knowing that you go out there feeling that, like, this is what you're going to be best at, well, if that's the way you feel, then you're going to go out there and pitch even better because you have a great feeling about yourself in the position that you're pitching in. So to me, we got 2 legit Whit back, and he has been explosive for us all year long.
Yeah, it's a defined role. It's a role that he wants to be in. You know, this is where he wants to be, and whatever keeps him healthy and on the field, that's where he needs to be,
1000%.
right? Throwing 96 black.
Woo! That is nasty. He's really got nasty stuff, man.
Yeah, I missed him. I missed him tremendously.
Up tempo too. He's getting it, rocking and firing.
Yeah, he's not giving the hitters a chance to get comfortable in there. That's for sure. There's also a Chapman stat that I feel like I shouldn't say out loud.
Oh, God. I don't even like.
Yeah, just hold that till after the game.
Oh,
Changeup. Are you kidding me?
Ass out, swing. You know that's nasty.
That ball has string on the end of it. Watch this thing drop.
This was. That's a replay of Rich Hill versus Jared Carrabis.
At the same location.
At least I
Same
made
swing.
contact. What do we got, AC?
Wait, what?
Was Squirrel's back?
No.
Oh.
What are we doing here?
Oh, Stanton.
Trainers out there. I don't like that.
Okay. All right.
Oh, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
We're chilling.
All right. Don't scare me like that.
Giancarlo.
Taps his foot a little. I didn't see anything.
Yeah. They obviously saw something. Yeah, I mean.
Do you try and steal a free mound visit there? Like, as Stanton's coming up, I just want to say one thing completely non-injury related.
That umpire was waiting.
Yeah.
What?
Stan's been quietly very awesome.
He really has.
Does he do anything quiet?
No.
Even his stare is loud.
He terrifies me.
Got to locate. There it is.
Oh, God.
That's it. See that front foot just step in the bucket right there? Get
Yeah,
off
he
me,
is
baseball.
Like right now, please throw that slider down and away, and he is cooked.
There it is.
Oh, yeah, bad babe.
Thank you.
Atta babe. That was huge. Okay, on to the 9th we go. Sox Yanks, another 1-0 ball game. The last time we had an Unobstructed Views between the Red Sox and the Yankees, it was also a 1-0 ball game, or at least it was. That was the Garrett Crochet complete game shutout attempt. I'm just saying, Lenny. I'm just saying. They still won the game.
He's been rooting for the Yankees.
They still won the game. They still won the game.
Dude.
I'm just saying, I'm having deja vu. You guys weren't there. I was here for a 1-0 ball game, Red Sox Yankees. So I'm remembering, the pace of a 1-0 ball game between these two teams. That's all.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Fair enough. I like it. I like
Bender has been known to give it up. Bender will give it up.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
especially as a Yankee.
I mean, last year with the Pirates, he got demoted, lost his job, all that.
Rowdy
he'll lose
Tellez
it
had to defend him. Yeah.
Oof. He's given up a little bit since he's coming over, right?
Yeah. What is it? Three blown saves?
I believe that's what Will hit us with.
Yeah, 3 blown saves and 9 appearances or something like that?
Good take. Good take.
Great take.
All right.
Can we get him on second base?
Yeah,
real
get
quick?
some chaos going. Have Austin Wells throw it in the center.
Run the chaos play.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
I
filthy.
can't explain to y'all how good Whitlock has been for us this year. I mean, as a closer, you're nothing without your setup man. Your setup man has to be just as good, and he has been just as good as Chapman this year.
We talked about it, that defined role. That's the role he wants to be in. He has a lot of confidence in it. He's healthy, consistent.
Yeah, being healthy is another key
That's the
for him
biggest
too.
thing.
Coming off that Tommy John, now he's got his location back.
Chapman has been so good, especially recently.
Relax over there.
I'm just saying.
You just relax.
I'm just saying. I don't believe in jinxes.
You shut your mouth when you're talking.
I don't believe in them.
Dude, that's 96 down the middle, Sadon. Let's freaking go.
Ooh.
No,
come on.
The man. All right, successful take.
All right.
Get him over.
Take third.
He's like, I'm trying to be good, man. I'm trying not to swing at those, and you're up
making
here.
me-
with-
What?
What?
All right, yeah, what an idiot.
These guys can't believe
This
it.
is the dumbest team.
He said one more. They're all laughing at him.
What are you doing? Did he think he didn't need to tag him either?
Yeah, I think all of them screwed. Yeah, Boone's like, what are we talking about?
Yeah. What I was talking about earlier, who's going to make the mistake in this game, right? Well, guess what? The Yankees just made a crucial mistake.
Well, Volpe's just bad.
And Jazz doesn't get those ball out very smoothly either.
No. Well, Duran, credit to him, he didn't move.
That's not an error.
No.
But he's
Mental.
leading shortstops in errors. I think,
For sure.
16 or so?
Yeah. You don't want
Lovon.
Lovon. Short sleeve, turtleneck.
Such a crazy move. I can only respect it.
Yeah.
This ball's going to come out 108.
If Lovon puts one in the second deck with the turtleneck.
That's what we've been waiting for. Get it ready, Lenny.
If I just walked in this room right now and I didn't know what was going on, I'd figure we were watching a highlight from like 1998.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a throwback ball player.
Yep.
Oh.
You don't want to come in Lovon's kitchen.
Not when he's hungry.
No.
God, no.
Let him eat. Let him eat.
Go.
Look at that big B on the neck.
Yeah. Let him eat.
You know that Lenny, that Pookie or Tommy had to dig that one way out from the archive.
Bottom of the crate.
Yeah, don't go up there.
Jeff
Nah, we
Suppan
ain't
used to wear
fishing.
that.
We ain't fishing up there, kid. We ain't
Nope.
fishing up there. Let's go low.
Long cycle watch.
Could be.
That thing had mothballs all around it. All right.
Yeah, that's definitely not Nike. That's a Majestic. That's
Yeah.
also going back to Jaron. Wouldn't have hated a dive back into second there. Wouldn't thought he made it a little closer than he needed to.
I guess, but if he doesn't
But it's
go
a
in
tag
standing
play.
up,
I don't think Jazz was getting Said on it regardless.
maybe
mean,
not. But
was
the throw
there-
was infinitely more difficult because he was standing up.
Was there any little bit of Jared Deacon that throw over there to him?
Maybe,
I don't even
maybe.
understand why he even went to second there.
It was multiple choice, and he guessed wrong.
I mean, really, Lenny, right?
He's wrong bubble.
Oh, low. Did he get him? No. Oh, God.
Jaron tagging. Yeah, he is.
He is tagging. Tagging him back.
Great job.
Take it.
I like it.
Sir, point to him. Tell him he's the man. That's a great job. Great at bat right there. Way to capitalize.
And Sadon moves up. I tell you what, the biggest thing to me from that 2018 team was they were so aggressive but smart on the bases. They were always taking the extra bag in the right spot. Pretty much since Roman came up, I've seen that a lot with this team. Like, it seems like they've gotten back to Cora's first year here when it comes to aggressiveness on the base path.
That fine line between aggressiveness and recklessness right there.
Basically
More
what Volpe
aggressive.
just
Yeah.
did. That's the type of aggressiveness that is reckless.
Yeah.
Is this going to be the Connor Wong game?
Mm-hmm. No, that was the pitch to do it for sure.
Just 98.
Can we get a home run?
Yeah, I would love that. I would not be opposed if you were to ask me. I'd be on board.
Not too much to ask for, Lenny. I don't feel like.
Nah.
Right?
I brought props.
I don't
maybe
think
from Connor Wong it is.
he doesn't have one
He's
this
so
year.
due. He's the most due.
He is.
Oh. How are you gonna take the first one and swing at that? 98 middle. Not for me.
That's guessing.
Pass.
Matt's up because Cora's expecting the Wong Dong right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, yeah, what is he even doing? What has he even got a baseball in his hand for?
Would that piss you off? Someone else warming up in a safe situation?
No, it wouldn't piss me off, but I just don't understand that. Staying alive, Wong. Staying alive, baby. Come on.
I mean, AC used Chapman last night with a 3-run cushion. I think he thinks if these two get in, he may go Mats, which may be overthinking it. But especially with Crochet tomorrow, do you think you need Chapman on Crochet Day?
If these two come in, Chapman's still got to be in the game.
Sure.
Oof.
But if he goes bomb, then Mats is going to start getting hot quick.
Yeah. Because where are they? 8-9-1 in their lineup?
9-1-2.
Okay. Oh, God.
No good.
Don't like that.
Hate that.
Okay. Contact.
Hate that.
Yeah, and here's the thing is, I know it's late in the game. It's a 1-run game, and all these runs, each run is been what it usually is. I've noticed lately, I don't know, I know you've been doing a lot of games lately, the infield, and us especially,
Massa.
we're bringing the infield in like in the 4th inning.
Yeah.
And playing like it's a 1-run game. I don't understand that.
I mean, also, if the infield's in, they're just banking on an awful throw from Volpe. Like, why would you sacrifice Duran at third there?
It is Volpe.
Yeah, you saw what he just did, right?
Well, yeah. Like, that's That's the logic, is we're banking on Volpe just chucking that one.
I mean, Durant's an agent of chaos, so you assume a guy like Volpe, who
pressure.
does stink, is going to throw it into the stands.
Yeah.
But yeah, Pap, that's been bothering me too, because it feels like, at least if you're playing regular depth, you're going to get the out in the fourth. We're not even getting that anymore. It's just a ball into the outfield, the run scores, and now there's a guy on first.
Yeah. This is a big at bat
Right,
for
at
Massa.
that point in the game, early in the game, I'd rather have the outs. The outs are
1000%.
more valuable to me earlier in the game.
1000% agree.
Masataka.
Pinch hitting
Let's
for
go,
Romy.
Yosh. Do something.
Moss is a guy that good contact, good bat to ball skills, doesn't strike out. If you could just get the barrel to it right here, poke it out there.
Yeah, I like the fact that he's not a big strikeout guy in this situation, Lenny. I just need a base hit. I don't need a rollover.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
We'll
Sure.
take it. And we'll take that too.
Yeah. Yeah, find some grass. It's a couple runs here.
Yeah, just got to find some grass, because you know as a pitcher that this guy doesn't strike out much. So I've got to come to him, right? I've got to make him put the ball in play. All you got to do is find a little grass here.
Ah, God. I guess one run's going to have to do.
All right.
All right, here we go. All right, wow, look at that. Kyle Tucker just hit a home run. First time in over a month. Good for him. It's a 1-0 ball game between the Red Sox and Yankees, bottom of the ninth. It looks like we're going to get Paul Goldschmidt pinch hitting here for Austin Wells, which will bring us back to the top of the order for the Yankees. So it'll be Goldschmidt, Grisham, Rice scheduled to face Aroldis Chapman, former Yankees closer, who's trying to close this one out for the Boston Red Sox against his former team, the New York Yankees.
This is what you lived for, Jared Carrabis.
He's been outstanding, Pat. He's been outstanding. Like, this is theater right here.
Outstanding. This is theater, pitching against his former team right now, and in a one-run game in Yankee Stadium, you couldn't ask for anything better.
Like, we can sit here and nitpick the quality of this 1-0 ball game to get to this point, but this bottom of the ninth is going to be the price of admission.
That first pitch strike right there, that's the key. He's up to like 72% on this season, 20% over his career, I believe. Look at that, just getting ahead.
Yeah, Lenny, that's been the biggest, in my opinion, the biggest difference maker in him as he's gotten older now. He's learned that, you know, strike one is huge and how important it is, and he's pumping that strike one. I think he's up like 30% on strike one. What a great play!
D-Ham. You come in the game, guess what? You better be
Ball
ready.
finds you.
It's finding you.
And I just want to emphasize this again, as much as strike one is important for a pitcher, for a closer, getting that first out of the inning is almost just as important as the same thing as getting that first strike.
It's that tone, right?
Set that tone.
It really is huge because, I mean, that is a very hostile place to play baseball. You get that lead runner on in a 1-0 ball game in the bottom of the ninth, and it's infinitely louder than it is right now.
This mustache is starting to look like the Lorax.
It's a great stash.
It is. Respect. Wow.
Let's go.
I don't know how anybody gets a hit off this guy.
I need 101 up in the zone again now. Let's go. Underneath the hands.
Oh, my goodness.
Smell ya. We got 2.
That's not even fair.
We got 2.
I'll take 100 paint, too.
14-mile-an-hour difference.
Dealer's
8 to
choice.
10. Who needs it? Look at that swing, first of all.
Yeah, that's just, you're fighting for your life right there.
Time to put the women and children to sleep. Let's go, baby.
2 down, lefty for Milliken's favorite baseball player, Ben Rice.
Sid.
Yep.
Let me tell you something about Milliken. If his favorite baseball player is Rice, let me tell you something about him. He needs to go to the doctor. All right, let's go.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, all day.
Who did?
All
Who
day.
did?
Need help, yeah.
Uno mas.
Let's
Uno
go.
mas.
Who swung?
Let's go. Let's go.
Bozo.
Put him away, Chapman.
Utter
Goodness.
dominance. A 1-0 victory for the Boston Red Sox at Yankee Stadium. They've taken the first 2. They're 7-1 against the Yankees this season, and they've now just leapfrogged them in the standings once again to get back into second place, and they've clinched the series season against the New York Yankees with this victory. Still 2 more to go, but the first 2 in the W column for the Boston Red Sox. Huge night for Brian Bayo. He 7 shut. Whitlock looked filthy. Chapman, no one was touching him. The stat that it's been over a month since he's given up a hit, is what I was going to say earlier. He hasn't given up a hit in over a month. Outstanding work from him. And Connor Wong, we needed 1 swing. We got it from one of the least likeliest places for it to come from. That's Jonathan Papelbon, Coley Mick from Section 10, Lenny DiNardo. Thank you guys for your contributions tonight. We'll be back. I don't even know when the next game is. Wednesday, the next Unobstructed Views. Thank you guys for watching.